Last one is share my stream. I'm making a joke, don't worry. And this one goes to preoccupied. Did I get everything? I got everything. Scott, go away. I said I got everything. Okay, we should be live.
Are we?
I'm checking if everything is in order. The last double check. Please go away. Split that stuff. That's what's wrong. We are not having the correct. If you haven't noticed, I always say fuck aspect ratio. Hey, no, it responds to the cursor?
Apparently it does.
Oh my god, it responds to the cursor. That's gonna be confusing as fuck. Let's the graphics settings. The VSync on. Makes the screen a little bit jittery.
Okay.
I need to check if the stream looking good for now. It looks good. That was a kitty.
I'm gonna check on her, see what she wants.
I'll wait the new game. Sorry guys, the cat's meowing. She's probably hungry or thirsty or whatever. Linksy is like that. She's like, no! She's so sad. And she has no reason to be sad because she has... Okay. She has 3 types of food, 3 types of spots. Oh, she just want to go for the front door?
She wanted to go for the front door. She was being a lazy kitty. Oh.
Seriously, that cat just does, if she knows you're at the door, she wants you to open the door. It's one of those cats. Even though you have a cat flap that perfectly works, or maybe even a window opener she can jump through, no, you have to open the door. Sometimes you even have to carry her through the door.
She's being exceptionally lazy.
Look, it's a cursor. Don't worry, it's not going to be on screen all day. You have control? Why does that keep resetting? That's annoying.
Very annoying.
I'm just restarting the controls real quick. Sorry guys, apparently the game does not save settings. And I accidentally did this. There we go.
My settings, you think?
Yours was already in, but it's just
Okay.
mine is changed.
Awkward.
We're not changing it to default.
Okay.
Ready, steady, go.
First I'm going, and it... Oh, okay. Subtitle.
Simple, normal, moderate, hard.
Let's just do normal.
Higher bonus XP, no. What does that mean?
Just the amount of time allowed for buffering. Oh, yeah.
So a longer time, why not?
And subtitles on, menu shortcut, items,
Okay.
vibration on,
These are all less settings, apparently.
movie volume, voice volume.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's start the game already.
Yay! First time going through this game. Never played this before.
Well, she played the sequel or game
Yeah.
that comes after this.
I have no idea why I didn't know that. Whoa, what the fuck? Ominous! Whoa! We're off to a pleasant start. That's the main character, I think.
Yeah.
They're already demons.
Oh, they're still the demons. They people became demons.
Oh, there's 2. I thought there was only 1.
You hide here, Velvet. I'm going back to help Celica.
I'm so scared. Arthur, please.
You'll be just fine with these. Celica enchanted them herself. They'll give you the courage you need to survive.
They will?
Aw.
Sure they will. Now, have I ever lied to you? I'll come back for you once Celica is safe. It's scary, but don't give in to fear. Don't despair, no matter what.
I won't. I promise. After
Apple.
all, I'm Laffy's older sister, and you're a student.
Eating that apple is gonna be trouble, isn't it?
Don't know.
I get the feeling like that apple is a bit of foreshadowing, I think.
Apple of Eden type of stuff.
Maybe.
I love how my elbow just cuts off here. I like my cam settings.
The fuck?
Celica!
That's fire.
I think let's. Uh-oh.
You're kicked. You don't have battle mode yet. This is the start of the game. First cutscene.
Arthur, help us!
Oh?
What's that?
Was that was the little girl? Wasn't it?
I think. What just happened there?
I don't know. We just jumped, I think, is what happened.
There. Oh, great.
Oh god.
Okay, so we already have the arm from the start.
Well, you're gonna be alone for a little bit, I think.
That's difficult.
I wonder if this is gonna have the same basis as Beseria, where you have like a partner per person.
Nice
On
doggo.
that day, the world began to change. Men and beasts possessed by evil spirits, hunting and killing anyone they could.
Okay, that is freaky.
But even in the depths of despair, only two things matter to me. The taste of blood-soaked flesh, and revenge upon one man.
Oh boy.
Someone's pissed.
Not just a little bit either.
Second, rude. Just pet the
Fluffy.
doggo.
Time to wake up. Okay.
Okay, we're not playing as her yet.
Morning.
We
I
are.
told you to stop calling me Laffy. I'm not a little kid anymore.
Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
Bit of a fever, I'm afraid. At least the new medicine's supposed to come today.
Pat, pat.
Until then, you
Okay,
stay
I
in
guess
bed.
this
Got
is
it?
before she got the
What?
arm.
Aw, but I wanted to go to the Cape.
Sorry, you'll have to wait.
Can I at least read a book?
Don't trouble your sister, Laphicette.
Oh hey, Arthur.
I didn't mean to.
Arthur, done chopping firewood?
Yeah, enough to last through winter.
So apparently,
But there's
what he
something
did
else I
was
need to take care
probably
of.
Something he had to
Sorry,
do.
but medicine money will have to wait a bit.
I can earn it myself then. Bring down a few prickle boars, and I'll have plenty to offer in trade.
On your own?
Arthur's first maxim. Plans must be solid and reactions flexible.
Oh no.
What? Oh god,
All
is this
right.
gonna be
You
like?
shouldn't doubt my students'
Dwarven
abilities.
vows.
Oh
Sorry
god.
to put you in a spot.
I'm sorry, Velvet.
Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right?
Right. I'll see you later.
Wow,
I
she's
whipped
very
up some porridge
optimistic.
for you, okay? Be back by evening. Thank you. Be careful, Velvet.
Makes you wonder how she became so...
Yeah, we're about to figure out, probably.
Finally. Okay.
A ball. Village of Longing. That's kind of,
Rest up, all right? Don't forget to take some gels with you. You know, you're careless sometimes. You'll be fine. You just make sure. Don't worry about me. I'll be in bed resting.
You
You
better
better
be.
be.
Wow!
Someone predicted the line.
What is that? Or gold spot, actually.
That's the exit.
Oh no, that's the staircase. Hey, wait, there's a glowy in the cupboard. Tarnished silver coin.
Check.
What? The Celestial Chronicles, handwritten about the... I think Celestial Chronicles is actually mentioned in the Cisteria as well. Oh, that's up the stairs.
Oh, cool, I can finally jump off ladders.
Okay, is there anything over here? Doesn't appear to be.
I can't go over there, so...
Jump!
You can jump. No,
That's
that's it. Let's go outside. We will not pet the doggo.
Minimap. Cool. Wow,
If I'm on the hunt for prickle boars, I'd better try the tranquil woods outside of town. This is for Laufey's medicine, so I can't mess this up.
Oh!
And their sister Celica.
Oh my god. Wow!
So their parents are dead and...
And Arthur's unborn child, the ouch.
So... Wait, was Celica his wife then?
I think so? Or at least his lover.
This got dark real quick.
Very quick. Hey, oh.
Come to think of it,
Oh, wrong button.
Arthur hasn't requested his favorite dinner in a while. There's been so much going on, and the village always has him out hunting. Maybe he's just worn out? That does it! I'll cook him up some prickle boar stew, just like Celica taught me. That ought to pick him right up. A healthy portion of nourishing meat cures fevers and weariness alike.
Okay, so this is the village, I guess?
Kitty!
It's completely true. When I was heading back from the shop, I saw Lavisette talking to someone. But he was all alone. Isn't that right, Othello? Meow. Was Laffy talking to Ceres? What was he doing at the store alone? Who's Ceres?
No idea.
Talking to himself, was he? Now that you mention it, he used to have the same habit, didn't he? Oh! I know, those are the spirits. You can't. Not everyone can see those.
Ever since the opening 7 years ago, this world's really gone crazy. Famine, freezing weather, and worst of all, this demon blight that's turning people into monsters.
Ew, that's
I can't
not-
believe that people can really turn into those things. It's a nightmare.
Does no one know what causes demon blight? Or how to heal it?
No. What we do know is that when people turn into those monsters, I mean, demons, they gain incredible strength and attack humans on sight.
Whoever named it the opening named it right. It's like someone opened a portal directly to hell.
Oh,
Come
that's
to
what
think
it
of
is.
it, Celica died during the opening, didn't she? It might be a good thing she died when she did. She didn't have to suffer through all of this.
It's good that my sister died? How can you say
Oh, that's her
that?
sister.
Sorry,
Velvet was her sister.
I didn't mean it that way.
You're a real idiot, you know that? Sorry about him, Velvet.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Wait, was she pregnant when she was killed then? That was...
Hey, Velvet.
That should be being very young.
Is feeling better? No, not yet.
Not sure.
He needs a little more rest. I think.
No, I mean...
Too bad. Tell him I'm looking forward to hunting beetles with him again when he's better. Right, got it. Lafisette's illness sure is persistent. Yeah, that fever still keeps coming back. Like clockwork. The medicine always helps a little bit.
Is he turning
Still,
into a demon?
that sounds terrible.
Ugh.
Let me know if there's anything
That's
I can
gonna
do to
suck.
help. Thanks, but we'll be fine. At least we've got Arthur to take care of anything that needs muscle. And before he came, Celica raised me and Laufey all by herself. So
Been hit
now
by a
I
follow
have to
by
do
Commander
my
Ruth.
best
Thanks for
too.
following.
You sound just like your sister.
Thank you.
That
We're just being
optimism
quiet
must
so you
run
guys
in
can
the
hear the
family.
voice acting.
I do? That's
I'm gonna
nice
turn
of
the
you to
audio a little. It's
say.
very low.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, I forgot. What were we talking about before this?
About the fact that she could be pregnant.
I should probably stock up on a few things before I go into the
Yeah,
forest.
Hey, you skipped the...
You can only carry 3 you can only buy 2 gels and you get... Okay, fine. There, I got some stuff.
Okay,
Buggy!
doing a little shopper today? No, I mean, Velvet now looks like she's about 16 or something. And Arthur, in the cutscene, he was blonde. Now he's white. So I think Arthur was probably around 20 or something. So Celica must have been around the same, maybe 18, maybe around 20 or something.
She's the older sister.
No, she's not. Celica was the older sister.
Okay.
Velvet is the middle child.
No, she's 16.
Yeah.
But, change average I can do.
That's what I mean. So she's now 16. So she's 16. So Celica must have been at least like 5, maybe 5 years older or something.
The demon blight is a punishment sent to us by the Empyreans for forgetting the old
Those
prayers.
the angels, yeah.
Who are the Empyreans?
Yeah, I
The
remember.
4
that.
Empyreans created the world.
Oh, the 4 Empyrean.
The 1 Empyrean shall bring it to peace. Be afraid. When contradiction permeates this world, the time of suppression will be upon us.
Oh, okay. Want me to take you
My
home?
head's in the way from the reading.
Don't treat me like a child!
All right then.
Oh, it's you, Velvet. If you're going to the Cape, take care.
Don't fall into the Shrine of Tranquility, right? I know. I'm not a kid.
Of course, of course. You're 13 now, aren't you?
I think
I'm 16.
you can hear her gritting her teeth when she's saying it. She's probably got dementia, I think.
Yeah, old lady.
So where are we going this way?
Let's see. It's an adventure!
Ooh, stars. Tranquil woods, autumn-colored forest.
Yeah, this
Yeah, it definitely looks autumn-colored. Whoa.
This area looks promising.
Hey, there's a shiny.
Yeah, that's one you do.
Lindsay mushroom. More mushrooms. Okay. Let's go down, actually. There's an area down there.
I think that's the point.
No, not there. To the left of the area. The one we just...
What? Yeah? What?
Yeah, all the way in the left corner
Oh,
of the map.
fine. We're backtracking already.
No, me exploring. Can't even go that way.
Nope.
Oh. Oh well. Oh, at least we tried.
Can I? I can all beat to walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Checking what everything does.
Okay. So straight ahead is nothing, I think. Even it looks like it's blocked.
There! Prickle boar!
Oh god, battle clear.
Okay. Starting with defeating or figure stats where I'm upon enemy, you can get more soul cells, more combos.
Right, here goes!
Okay.
Additional.
Long bounce, get more soul.
Not bad.
Kick. Someone's agile. blah 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 blah.
We know this already.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's how it's done.
There's one more detective from Twitterhead. Let's go. Oh.
The cold weather's been terrible on everyone's crops, but at least the city will buy our prickle-boar meat now. Luffy and Arthur have been hoping the village could start raising them, but they can just be so temperamental. I wonder if they could be bred with more docile pigs. What would we call them? Oinkle-boars?
She's so
Nah,
confused.
doesn't sound appetizing. What about Pickleboar? Yeah, Pickleboar! That's a cute name. Maybe too cute, though. We wouldn't want to discourage people from eating them.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Velvet, you are so silly.
Your inner monologues are so.
Oh, come back!
What?
Shiny. Let's see if you can sneak up on this guy.
No, first do this. Treasure first. Cool.
Apple Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, treasure chest, come on!
You can knock down. Fine, yeah, hold on. I defended.
Right, here goes! Arthur's second maxim. Know your foes and strike where they're weak.
Yeah, this is gonna be like the Dwarven Battles.
I do move.
Not bad.
It works. Prickle for me. I know.
Got the treasure.
Oh, welcome.
JP official, thanks for hosting.
Hopefully you'll learn
Say
something.
I guess we're supposed to be able to break those things later. Okay, safe.
We created safe data. Okay, I guess we're going this way still.
I guess. I mean, we didn't get a cutscene saying that. What the hell? Oh, more. Hey, isn't this?
The shrine place, yeah.
Right, here goes! No!
Careful. Not doing anything.
Is that all?
Are fight stones like, what's his face?
This should be enough to
Regal?
cover the medicine.
Yeah.
I'd better bring these to the store.
Rising Moon is one of Regal's, it's the same type of
I'm not surprised. There's something over here.
There's some exclamation mark over there, so yeah.
This place isn't safe. That hole's gotten bigger.
Bigger?
I've told them 1,000 times they ought to build a fence, but they keep saying it's forbidden land. Even Celica used to scare me with it. She was always, "This is a gateway to the underworld." Well, I'm too old to keep falling for that nonsense.
It does look pretty freaky.
It does.
Pussy! I'm like expecting a boss to just pop up right here.
Saying. And it, yeah, and why won't they just build a fence around it?
They could just build a fence right here and just, or just block it off. Better even. You're only level 3, I just noticed. And you can't do anything, so.
For backtracking.
There's another prickle boar. Let's get some extra experience.
Here goes!
I also noticed that it kept the same thing as the battleship exactly in the same area.
Yeah, this is only in this area, to be honest. Also, you regenerate your health every battle.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is that all?
Well,
That was one of my major gripes of other Tales of games. It's just RPGs in general, but
yeah, all RPGs in general that you have to keep consuming yours.
it's I guess it kind of makes sense. You can't crop that.
Okay, more prickle bores.
Yeah.
Right, here goes!
It kind of makes sense that you wouldn't automatically heal your injuries, of course, after a fight, but when you're fighting so many enemies, it's...
Not bad.
Did you notice that she's using her feet and fists more than she's using her sword, actually?
Yep. She's a brawler. Told you just like reading.
Right, here goes!
Yeah, I know, but why is she posing with her sword if she's not gonna use her sword?
Hey.
Not bad.
More meat. Why not?
We get a lot of meat to sell. Guess we're gonna get some extra.
Cutscene. I fought. Yeah.
Whoa!
That'd be a lot of boar.
Wait, the boars I hunted. Are you there?
Uh-oh.
Up.
Maxim 3. Never waver once your sword is drawn. Control your feelings to control the tide of battle.
She's literally going.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we supposed to do there?
Hidden arts.
Okay.
Oh, so like. Oh, so if you press specific combos, you can just make. Oh, that's. You can decide how you do it.
Right, here goes! This is for Luffy!
That's so weird when she's saying that.
There we go. Let me use the
I did it!
I did it! We can kick ass!
Uh-oh.
Cirrus.
Sarah.
An exorcist art!
Pride and anxiety. Pity for the enemy. Thrill of victory.
Hey,
Your
Arthur.
emotions run too hot. That will be your downfall.
Oh well.
Agreed. It's one of her virtues as well.
He's talking to angels.
Huh?
Yes, I know. But even so, she's got to...
Arthur?
Oh. He's the shepherd.
Arthur's fourth maxim. Never let your guard down, even when victorious.
Got it.
Makes sense.
In any case, this should be enough to buy Lafisette's medicine.
Yeah, more than enough.
More than enough, yeah.
I'll drop the prickle bores off at the shop before I head out.
Head out where?
The person I was supposed to meet is late. I don't think I'll be home tonight. I came out here to let you know. You'll have to pick up the medicine yourself.
Right.
Right.
One more thing. I saw a group of demons near the village. If you're attacked, run away. Am I clear?
Hey, I can handle a bunch of...
Demons can only be challenged by those with the talent for exorcism. That's the cold logic of the world, and no emotions can change it.
Do you think I could become an exorcist?
Why is it you think that birds fly?
What?
Why? Well, without flying, they couldn't find food.
It takes a particular innate talent to be an exorcist. Unfortunately, very few humans have it within themselves.
All right.
Tomorrow is Celica's Memorial Day. I'll be back as soon as I can.
So, okay, the shit is gonna go down.
Hurry back.
That's obvious.
I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me.
He's like, nice.
Yeah. At least he's taking care of his wife's. What the hell? Oh.
Victory screen!
We didn't even get that. Okay.
Like, oh yeah, that confused me.
Okay.
Those
Yeah,
are
that happened. That was a thing that
I
happened.
wonder if those prickle boars were brothers. Maybe I should have let them go. But then, how would I pay for Laufey's medicine? Hunting took care of that. And it means food for us as well. I had no other choice. It was a rational decision.
Oh dear.
But the fact that I'm still worrying about it shows that my feelings are getting the better of me.
I wonder if the shepherd is actually already a thing in this world. I know that the spirits are probably already part of it, but
Because we just noticed that.
yeah, that I already figured. But I wonder if the shepherd is already a part of it.
Or he's just being one of the first shepherds. We noticed it.
Oh, back.
Gimme. Shiny. Ooh, cutscene without asking. Doggy!
Who is that?
That's the shopkeeper's daughter.
Nico, here for groceries?
Oh,
Oh,
someone
yep.
else.
And you must have been out hunting.
Yeah, it was a good haul.
Look at you, lady breadwinner. If you were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Good thing
I
I'm
ship
a
it.
girl.
Oh, yeah? You ought to do something about your style, then.
Yeah. I kind of broke my comb.
So get a new one.
Sure, I'd like to, but
Hey, mister! How about a sale on combs for the pretty girl?
Huh? Oh, you two need something?
I'm fine, Nico. I'm just here to pick up medicine for Laufey.
Oh, Velvet. I already told Arthur, but I'm afraid the medicine hasn't come in yet.
Oh dear.
What? Why not? Is it because of the demons?
Seems like the demon blight's really taking a toll on the city. There's even a group of them lurking around here now.
Yeah.
When's
Well-
it coming then?
I can't say. And I don't know how much it will cost.
Oh no.
Ugh, what is wrong with Midgand? I mean, don't they have an army or something?
Those guys? The demons already routed them a while back.
But we're safe here, right? After all, your brother-in-law's
Yeah,
an
Yeah, so
exorcist.
Celica was. They were
You so
married.
sure about that? Arthur can't even use his right hand anymore.
What?
Poor
He was-
fellow
it was-
couldn't
Oh,
even
right.
protect his own wife and child.
Let me know when the medicine gets in.
Oh, she's pissed.
Of course. For now, here, on the house.
She got a comb, didn't she?
Velvet! You didn't forget, did you? You promised to teach me how to make your special quiche.
You mean for that apprentice animal doctor you had your eye on? You were serious?
Beyond serious? Please. This is life or death for me.
But I thought your folks weren't keen on the two of you dating.
Who cares what people think? The important thing is my feelings.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those things.
I like
duty
the way
versus
you talk.
feelings.
If I were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Darn right.
Oh, back.
Laufey must be starving by now.
I'm gonna talk to the.
Orphe.
Orthe and Russ seem pretty down today.
I know. They've been whimpering like this for an hour now.
Well, they've always been a bit wimpy. The other day, that kitty Rollo chased both of them up a tree by himself.
What?
They're hopeless. Whenever it's thundering out, they both dive into my bed, shivering.
Orthe, Russ, shape up. You're Nico's bodyguards,
Oh,
right?
goodness.
Start acting like it. They're completely hopeless.
Maybe. But they're so cute. So I forget them.
Can't argue with that logic. Hey!
I don't know where. Oh, just her.
Celica taught you how to make your special quiches, right, Velvet?
Yeah, but mine aren't nearly as good as hers.
Don't be modest. They're fantastic. Simple, yet elegant.
That's because there's a secret in the cheese on the
Checking the
dough.
maps movie, but they are.
should try selling them in Taliesin. I'm sure they'd be a hit.
We could make them together and take them on the road. We could even wear matching uniforms.
More money than hunting fricklebores?
Definitely, maybe. Even more so if you could lighten up a bit in front of the customers.
Then it might be worth a try. I do want to buy Laffy a nice heavy winter coat. And Arthur's gloves are in tatters, so he needs new ones.
Oh, don't be so boring.
I get where you're coming from, but come on! Think big! Dream, Velvet! Dream!
Think big? No thanks. I want a peaceful life with Laffy and Arthur. That's all.
You're impossible.
You're
Then
impossible.
again, maybe that's why your quiches taste so darn good.
Oh my god, that is so going to change the second day that this day is over.
We know shit is about to... Shit already got real, but it's gonna get more real. I know this game has known that has some censoring in it for the international version. Because it's a very brutal game.
Yeah.
I think this game is the most adult Tales
Yeah,
I've
I
ever
think
got.
one of the first scene, the one where he was on the thing,
Yeah?
that was actually him on the tip of a sword.
Yeah. Something like that. Oh.
I think I've seen that before, yeah.
Hi, Celica. I'm back. I
Alright.
can't believe it's been 7 years since we lost you.
7.
And the baby you carried.
Yikes.
Drat. I forgot to bring your princessias. I know how much you, Mom, and Dad all loved those flowers.
Ouch.
And I know your child would have too. I'm sorry. I'll pick some from the Cape tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, wait, go back. Go around. Faunus not shiny.
Oh, there. They're comfy.
Is that... A lemon. What is a lemon doing over there?
Drat! Lemon!
I hate lemon pie.
Let's go inside. Oh, hey. He's drawing something.
Welcome home, Velvet.
Laffy, I told you to stay in bed.
I was only up for a little.
Look, your fever hasn't gone down a bit. Go lie down and I'll cook dinner.
I'm sorry.
What's this?
A compass. It uses a magnet to tell you which way you're facing.
Woohoo! You can use the sun and stars for that.
And what'll you do if
Foreshadowing.
it's cloudy, huh?
There was one of those
Thanks to
in
this
the shop.
invention, we'll even be able to voyage across the ocean. See? It's designed to stay level, so your heading will be true even when the ship is rolling with the waves. Pretty neat, right?
If you say so, Laffy.
Come on, it's a must-have for any adventure. Can't you see how useful it is?
Up in the bed,
You
buddy.
can tell me more about it later.
So she
Did
was
they
9 when
hurt
it
you?
happened.
Not a scratch, and I brought back plenty. I can hear Arthur already.
Gosh, Velvet, I think it's time you learned all my secret arts.
He isn't coming home tonight, is he?
How do you know that?
Sarah stopped by and told me.
Arthur's Moloch?
Mala?
Huh, you really can talk to Malakim, can't
It's
you?
Angel.
Okay.
Yeah, Arthur says I've got exorcist potential.
So you can see angels.
No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him.
Ooh, she must be so
I can
jealous.
tell you've been learning all sorts of things from his book collection.
I really want to become an exorcist. I want to go traveling with you and see all the wonders of the world. I'll hunt and chop firewood, and if demons come for us, I'll defend you.
He's so adorable!
I wish I could do that.
Oh. Well, she now has a... He doesn't want to live his peaceful life.
Aww.
You'll get there, Laffy. It should only take... 20 years tops.
It won't take me that long.
Oh yeah? You better prove it to me then.
Oh, she's doing that kind of encouragement.
Start
Yeah.
with this lovely meatball stew I cooked. Eat every last mouthful, even if you don't feel hungry. And take your medicine, no matter how nasty it tastes. No tricks. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, he's so adorable. Oh.
Right. Cooking time. First, I need to light the
Wait,
stove.
didn't what's his face? Zoray had a fever when he first was able to go shepherd and such.
I think. No, he didn't. He didn't actually get a fever. He did go.
The day before Scarlet Night, Sis went
I think
prickle
he
boar
just
hunting
went
on her own.
unconscious.
She's almost as good a fighter as Arthur, so I know those prickle boars don't stand a chance. But I worry that she's too athletic to land a husband. Maybe she should try to be more ladylike.
Little scamp. He just knew I'd be reading this, didn't he?
Oh, go back. There was a shiny on the couch.
Yep,
Isn't this Arthur's book?
on the nameless.
Is Laufey really reading stuff this dense? Poor kid's gonna squint his eyes right out.
Okay. There.
Where there in the.
Yeah, on the other shelf also. Go back. There. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Cooking
there.
time. Where's the stove?
There.
No.
It's so easy to light Arthur's firewood. I wonder what his trick is.
Velvet,
What?
could you not put any spinach in the stew?
You'll never grow up if you're picky with your food, you know.
I know, but just for today?
Fine, fine. I'll leave out the spinach just this once. And I'll make it that curry flavor you like.
Oh.
Really? Thanks, Velvet.
Oh, he's so cute.
There's some of Arthur's special curry spice upstairs, isn't there?
Should be.
There you go. Not spicy hot, but oh so delicious. Oh yeah, I saw Nico today, and she had very important things to talk about. She's coming over in the next couple days, so be on your best behavior.
I will. I'm glad you've got a good friend.
Yeah, we've known each other since forever.
Forever, huh?
Still, Nico falling in love? I can barely wrap my head around it. Laufey, you know, if there's a girl you like, you'll tell Big Sister all about it, right?
Girl?
You're a stubborn little brat, so you might need an older girl to keep you under control. Oh, and she's gotta be a good cook. A pro in the
Are
kitchen
you just
is a
stop
success
that
in
with
life.
this? That is
Knock
so...
it off, Velvet. You should be more worried about your
Yeah.
own love life.
Bird.
Me? I've got enough on my mind. For one thing,
Bird.
I've got to cook for you and Arthur since Celica is gone. Besides, getting crushes on strange men? I just don't see what's so... Luffy, what's wrong?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Are you all right? I'll bring you some water.
I'm fine. You just said something funny is all. And it made me choke a bit.
Yeah.
As long as you're okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, but what more can I do?
Oh, dear.
I've got a duty to look after my little brother, and I'm
Duty.
serious about it.
I know. But I'm trying to look after you, too.
I mean, don't
I
put
want
much
you to be
commentary in
happy.
here because, again,
That's
voice
all.
acting.
And it's not just me. Arthur worries about you, too.
Well, we're family, right?
Yeah. That's what families do.
Thanks, Laffy. For you, I'd kill every last prickle boar in the forest if it came down to it.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I need to hurry and get dinner ready.
Yeah.
I actually wonder if she is if there's going to be an in-canon love interest for her. So far I haven't actually seen one in Zesteria.
Yeah.
There probably is at one point or another, but
Eh.
Soray doesn't seem to have any interest in girls whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's more interested in finding relics.
He's a relic
Good boy.
maniac.
You didn't forget your medicine.
Well, I did promise.
Aw.
Aw.
Tomorrow's a scarlet night.
What's that?
Yeah, Just like that night that changed our lives.
Oh.
Some sort of full moon night, I guess.
Yeah.
Velvet, may I sleep next to you tonight?
Of course.
Oh, of course.
Aw.
She's a good sis.
Yeah, we already established that.
Yeah. Sprinkles.
Those seem to be everywhere.
Yeah. That was also in the last in Beseria.
Oh, that's the...
In theme.
Yeah.
Like,
I was about to... What?
like, I'm gonna get an intro theme. We already had that. And still, we only had 5 battles. But hey.
Okay, let's see. Today, I've got to dry some meat and use that cheese I've been saving to make a quiche for... Luffy?
Where did he go? He took one book with him.
You little... Where have you gone?
He went to the shop, didn't he? To get the compass.
You better not have gone to the village alone. I bet your fever hasn't even gone down.
What the freak? You gotta chase her. Yeah, he went for the compass.
Hey, has Laphicet been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
He's lying!
That's obvious.
I love Steam notification you can't see.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made. A smart merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Laffy, did he really copy all that by hand?
Dang. He wants the compass.
Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me.
He didn't want to give it. He didn't want to take it for free.
He's a good lad, but not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
So
He bought her a present!
Velvet, I saw Laphicet walking around. Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
This,
Do
yeah.
a sweep of the village, just in case. I'll check the forest.
Why is she over there? What are you doing, boy? Boy!
Nico?
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
I know. He might have gone to the Cape to pick flowers.
Oh. Oh, there's a save point over there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna save it in a moment. First, I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Have you seen Laphicet?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right. Let me know the second you see him.
Got it. Is he in bad shape?
Well, he refuses to stay in bed. He needs his rest, but he's always walking around or reading outside.
I can't say I'm surprised. He's always been a curious lad. He likes reading difficult books. When I saw him the other day, he told me all about the latest navigation techniques and exotic farming methods, too. Only one kid in a million is as smart as he is.
He's a
You're
genius.
exaggerating.
Oh.
Well, maybe not.
He does
It's
have
a
the same
shame.
face.
If he could go to school in the capital, I'm sure he'd make a name for himself as a scholar.
The capital? Isn't that days and days by ship from Taliesin? No way. Not happening. Even if he gets better, I could never let him go that far away all by himself.
He can handle it. He's actually a very responsible boy.
Yeah, he kinda
I don't
is.
think you need to worry.
I couldn't handle it. I would worry. And be lonely.
Oh, that's selfish. So she has a selfish.
Well, she lost her big sister. Can you really blame her
Yeah.
for it?
Cal, gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna go for the voices. Otherwise, we'll be doing mini scenes all day.
Hey, Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night.
We
I
know.
remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
Yeah.
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently, you can predict the next one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laphicet taught me, just a few minutes ago.
You saw Laffy? Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Aww.
So, it's a gate to the next world, but also...
Back.
There. You happy?
Yes. But it's also something that happens very often, but...
Hey,
7
Roselia.
years... Yeah. But 7 years ago was the first time that... that thing, the opening happened?
Yeah.
Experience!
Right, here goes!
Experience activity.
Not bad.
Sword. Oh, cutscene already. No, I'm not doing anything.
Laffy!
Velvet,
Can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a break.
Oh, you little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry.
That's... Okay.
If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
What?
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought...
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
Aww.
Well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh!
Good. It's off to the Cape then.
Hooray!
I've never actually heard what Chris sounds like in
Remember how we
English.
went out together to pick princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral?
Yeah. I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
Right. Because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
No!
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world. He's quite the guy.
That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of princessia were blooming.
I remember. A gentle breeze came in.
A pair
And
of
it smelled
princesses
like
is
Celica.
That's
a
right.
single fellow, right?
That's why I believe
Think
those
so.
flowers were a message from her. Do you know what princessia flowers signify?
Here we go.
An irreplaceable treasure. And wishes for good health for many years to come.
He didn't get the second.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laffy.
Yeah. Me too, sis.
Experience!
Right, here goes!
Not bad.
Oh, that was all of them. Oh, no. Apple
How
Boo?
about I make you some apple boo when we get home, Laffy?
What?
Appleboo? What's that?
Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better.
Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean?
When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple.
So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby.
You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard.
Ooh.
Boo. Oh, this... I think you had blades in her boots as well. Yeah, blades in her boots, that's why.
Oh!
No, that's why she... That's why we only see the... That's for...
Right, here goes.
See? She's attacking like that.
Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Is
Honey
that
fingers,
all?
the ring fingers. Moving on. How much more coins are we gonna get on the way?
Probably a few.
Let's fight!
Right, here goes.
Fire! Ow. I think we didn't and yes, you can't play with it because the game is in solo mode. Damn.
Not
Shouldn't
bad.
they take too much longer, usually.
Yeah. The first game was like almost within the first 10 minutes. But we're already big deeper. But it's because there's a lot of lore and exposition. Yeah.
When we finish this game, you want to do Beseria on the stream?
We have to put out the pleasure euphoria. But we can't do that.
If it's on sale, we could also do it on
We should start over then, but eh.
Yeah, I know.
Just look at all these.
We'd have to start over anyway. Plus, I haven't been in it for a while, so...
This place never changes, does it?
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different.
That's true.
And the same goes for what lies across the sea.
Oh.
Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
He wants to
Hey,
explore the
Velvet.
world.
Thank you for taking me out here today.
Yeah, this forest is probably not
You
gonna
don't
last
need
long
to
to
thank
see.
me.
Bird!
Bird.
Hey, Luffy. Do you know why it is that birds fly?
Oh, he's going...
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food. Or escape from predators.
Thought so.
But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
A demon!
Uh-oh!
Run!
Luffy said, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it. You're going to be strong, like Arthur.
No, you can't!
No!
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
There's a demon here!
Run, run,
I
run,
don't
run.
want to go alone!
You have to! Don't let your feelings get in the way, or that thing will kill you too!
Oh god.
Yeah, I can't kill him.
Go!
I'm just gonna avoid, see how long we can do it. Lay down. Okay, I just have to survive.
It's...
He didn't touch me!
I have to do this!
Yeah, thanks, Gabe.
Ow!
Could have at least give him an unkillable... I knew I was supposed to lose it. Oh, no.
Face me, demon!
No, Luffy, no! Oh no, no, no. No, 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 no!
Ouch.
Velvet.
You bought the comb?
You bought the comb for her.
Is this why?
Offer.
Oh, thank God.
Well, we got saved at the last second.
How I get home?
Velvet!
Luffy, you're all right.
Owie.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
No, if you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
Aww.
It's just a rock, but hey. The comb. He still got it.
Your
What?
old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it.
Oh.
Good brother.
Oh, he's such a cutie.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
He's so adorable. And waking up again. This is the middle of the night. This is probably with the Scarlets.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like those embers.
The Scarlet Knight? What's going on?
Oh no.
Was it all a dream?
Wait, what?
No, you got to go.
No, it wasn't.
What? What was she?
Wait, what? What?
Where's Lavi set?
Oh, what? The bed is on what?
No.
No!
Arthur is... Did Arthur sacrifice someone in the Scarlet Knight? Oh, come on.
More of these what?
Found people.
What's happening?
Oh.
We're running. And we be running.
Luffy, where are you?
Please don't tell me the
What
whole
on
village
earth
has
is
gone to
going
shit.
on? This is no time to be scared. I have to find Luffy.
What the fuck?
Run outside it. Run against the line.
What do you think I'm doing over here? Oh, there it is.
Gotta run.
I didn't see the escape bar up there.
Yeah, there's usually an escape bar.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Okay, it's not the village just got attacked.
Oh, run!
No, the village.
Running. Well, it just got dark again.
Oh fuck.
How many people have to die within the first hour of this game?
A lot apparently.
Not the old lady over there.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to make it a little bit silly. Okay. I'm probably just running.
Don't give up. Never give up.
Skip those guys, we can't fight them anyway.
Yeah, we have no way of damaging them at the moment, so let's run. Run away, run away, run away! Do you mind? I'm trying to run away, run away, run away. Jeez, I'm good at...
Those Demix, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep getting all those members confused sometimes. Left, 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 left! Screw the save point, just run.
Save point.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This is gonna...
I think this is... I think...
Luffy!
Yeah.
Arthur!
He's gonna say...
Velvet!
You...
Oh, thank goodness. You kept Luffy safe, didn't you, Arthur?
One more sentiment to cast off.
What?
Velvet! Run!
Arthur!
What the hell? Are you burning her?
Here.
I think
once
Sarah's keeping her
was
down.
the seal to the underworld broken. And tonight, here shall be born the power to save the world.
Oh god.
With Lopez's life as a sacrifice.
Yeah, he's gonna kill him.
Oh god.
What? What are you saying?
Yeah, this is the center scene. Why you be doing this, Arthur? Yeah, it's the same death as his sister and his unborn child.
Let him go. This is an offering to the world.
You were burning him, you stupid idiot.
Nothing can save him now.
No!
I see you will not change.
You know, you didn't teach...
Ever a slave to emotion.
Maxim, you could... Your stupid Arthur, your Maxim things are stupid bullshit. But Arthur, you could have explained it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Seriously, try to explain things to someone. What? That's Steven.
Oh God!
Yeah, how could you? Ouch. Oh, that's how she got her arm.
A demon that feeds on demons.
Arthur.
A Therian.
Therian, what? He's a Therian now. And she'd be pissed. Okay, you know, you have a beef against Arthur as well. Why are you blocking her? Okay. You move that. She'd be pissed.
Why did you kill him? His blood on your hands! Answer me! Answer me!
Yeah, you could have. Good point.
I want me! What did he ever do? Get out of my way!
Get out of here, jerks. Trying to have a conversation here.
Yeah.
Take a look around.
Oh!
Holy shit, what the fuck?
What, were those people changed because of what happened?
Demon blight has spread through the village. But do not fear. With my power as an exorcist, I, Artorius Colbrand, will end your pain.
Hey, we saw someone here.
Ceres?
That's our angel.
Why is it that birds fly? Behold my answer. Velvet.
Arthur.
I ask no forgiveness. The sin is mine to bear.
Holy asshole!
Artorius!
What?
That's his full name.
Hmm.
He just said that.
She wasn't dead though.
Apparently not.
I will make you pay.
Why would you lock her below something if you want her dead? He's up to something.
Oh yeah, that was a thing that happened.
Oh yeah, we had a battle, we won, so we leveled up. This game is really bad at its timings.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Moving on.
So did my world come to an end.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And for 3 long years.
3 years.
Oh my god.
Whoa, that demon looks scared of her.
I sat in that pit of darkness and fed.
Oh, I get it. Every demon that they catch, they will throw into her so she can kill him.
Devouring demons. So I could live. So I could live long enough to kill him. And be my brother's vengeance.
Heavy stuff.
Yeah, but you can see angels now, which is odd because is that something you also can see when you're demons?
Sometimes if you have a good... I think it's because she now has demon blood in her, that she's more sensitive to angel... to the presence of angels, or spirits, as they're known in the Beseria.
By the way, she's 19 now.
Yeah. That should be Sarah's again.
Why is Sarah's just leaving her? Yeah. Ow. Hot.
Where is he? First, there will be a test.
Excuse me?
It will decide if you are worth teaching.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Ha! Burning wing! Hop!
Huh?
Here I come!
Hey!
If you are not, I will kill you. Ready yourself.
I want to do the burning flame thing.
Burning wing!
Probably wouldn't be effective for you.
Here I go!
There we go. Got her halfway down.
Why are you holding back?
Oh, yeah.
You noticed. Well done. You pass.
Excuse me?
Of course. His Moloch would never be so weak as that.
I am his Moloch no longer.
What?
First, let me tell you what has transpired these past 3
See,
years.
he pissed at him too.
He probably did. What did he do?
There are exorcists now throughout the land, challenging the reign of demons with the help of...
Yeah, that's...
Tell me.
What's so bad about that?
Tell me where Artorias is.
You may find him in the capital city of Logris in Midgand.
Hey, Midgand.
Thank you, that's all I
You
needed.
won't stop to listen. I can tell you what it was you saw that night.
Fine, we're listening.
That night, the ritual he performed shifted the very course of the world.
Yeah.
A host of Malachim descended, and with their strength, the emergent exorcists quelled the demon tide.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Now, he serves as leader of the Exorcists' Abbey, an institution that enjoys the unconditional faith of the kingdom.
Is
and
that what he was
public.
after?
A shield to guard the people and a sword against demons. Artorias Colbrand, the world's savior.
Okay, so he saved the world.
With power
sort of,
stolen by sacrificing Laphicet.
and that's what's wrong.
Indeed. But his power is not yet absolute. The man can still be killed.
Why would you want him dead?
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Make a successful escape from this place, and I'll explain.
Boobies!
I'm doing this because...
Escape?
Yeah, I know.
So that's your game.
Oh.
Fine. I don't care what the world thinks of me. What matters is my vengeance against Artorias. That's all.
Oh, there was a seal to keep her from
I
escaping.
have shattered your yoke. We must hurry.
Makes sense.
So...
Yeah, I feel bad for Laphicet too. That was horrible.
That was horrible for Laphicet, but even... That even Ceres is now pissed? That something is wrong? That's a sign.
There's...
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now they tell us about that stuff.
And there are elements to it.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope. Titania?
I can't set my arts. No, I can't do anything, so I have to keep moving.
Okay, let's explore a little bit. Let's go down there to see if there's anything more.
So I can take that. I don't know what I got. I pressed too fast. Nothing over here. Can I break the pot?
No.
Shiny.
What? Silver coin! Yay! Oh, that's for money. Camera! Ugh.
Yeah, I'm controlling the camera, so...
Yeah, I know. That's why it's making me a little nauseous. More fragments.
You will need equipment. There are weapons in the room ahead.
Why can't... I don't know why he killed the child. It's... Why did he kill his wife and an unborn child?
Yeah, because that apparently the ritual we saw was the same death as her older sister and
their unborn child, yeah.
So he was already willing to kill his wife and unborn child to save the world.
Shiny! Copper coin. Chipped copper coin, actually. Are there no soldiers running around here at all? Oh!
No
She
one
took care of
raised the
him.
alarm.
I can see that.
Take what you need from here. It looks like they kept prisoners' effects in here.
What?
Rope. This will be useful. Quite a blade.
I know that sword. Stormhowl.
What?
What is it doing here?
What is it doing here?
Well, it's too big for me.
You're not taking it? It's a celebrated masterpiece.
And if I can't use it, it's worthless.
See that cold now.
Makes sense.
Oh, now we get her new gear, her new look. So that's why she has it, because this is everything is being was broken.
Yeah. And it's still tattered.
All right.
Are you ready then?
What's going on here?
Oh, hello, Mr. Guard.
Be careful. He's no ordinary soldier. He's an exorcist orderly.
Well, so far for that. Wait. But
You
she's
didn't
helping him.
even flinch.
He didn't even flinch.
I already told you. I am his Moloch no longer.
Jeez. What did he... to piss off an angel
What
like
the
that?
hell did he do? That's...
Is there a ship waiting?
So you already know we're on an island.
Yeah, okay, makes
Yes.
sense.
I've learned that this is a prison island for violent criminals, and that there are scores of demons locked away here. Demons say lots of things when they don't want you to eat them.
The prison has docks at both the front and rear entrances. Our ship is on the back side.
Don't leave before you
Got
get
it.
the shiny.
The back
Yeah.
docks.
So I'll turn you around if you... I think it's gonna get awkward a lot.
Yeah.
Marshall, I'm going. How he'd be dead.
So we can't go up. I think that's locked. There's a safe point over there. Yeah, that's locked.
Save point sound effect. Never change. Oh, now her icon looks pissed.
What the hell?
What is this thing?
Yeah, what is
That's a
this?
special mass of mana. Think of them as the souls belonging to a family of Malachim. They appeared all over after the Advent 3 years ago.
Oh.
Another after effect of the Advent.
If you collect enough of them, you might be able to solicit the cooperation of a Moloch family.
And I'm supposed to take your word for it?
I'm not forcing you to do anything. Whether you collect them or not is up to you.
I might as well pick them up. I'll use every tool at my disposal.
Indeed. You'll have to if you want your revenge.
Yay, collectibles.
One shot. Is that gonna be like a random effect, or can you just... Oh, we'll see. There's 3 doors down there. There's also a thing...
Alternative. Oh, here's no shot. We're just gonna be on the ground, okay. Okay, we're gonna be in another battle.
Guards coming. 2 of them.
This way.
Did you hear? The path around the island is off limits now. They say the ground's weak and could collapse.
Tekken Titan Redux. Yeah, but we're pretty much the Titan.
That's alright. Nobody uses it anyway.
True, but it was a nice shortcut to the docks.
Well, we know where we're going.
A shortcut to the docks. Under the watchtower.
A number of guards have gone missing. It would seem we have intruders on the island.
You sound so
All exorcists, break into 2 groups and converge at the front and rear gates.
Understood. No one will get past
they're all
us.
gonna be like Arthur.
Stay sharp. The threat could be serious.
Yes, sir.
This isn't going to be easy.
Then we'll need reinforcements of our own. Where are the cells?
They should be on this floor. You plan on involving the other prisoners?
Oh, yeah, she
I'll
did that.
use any tool I have at my disposal.
She's that pissed.
and desperate.
To be fair, considering what you've been through, you don't...
Down. No, she loves to saw blocks. Okay.
So she's only just... So she's pretty much just became just pissed.
Who in the blazes are you?
Oh, switching targets.
Really? Thank you, I already knew that.
Oh.
Speed dragon! Burning wing!
We're finished here. Let's go.
Level up. Swallow that.
Oh, that's a familiar one.
Okay, that's nice. Now they're doing cutscenes after the battle. Some people are demons and other people are not, so it's really weird. Why are demons so weirdly calm in their cells?
I don't know.
Listen up! I'm opening every door to every cell. We're getting off this island.
What the hell? You serious?
Oh.
Oh boy.
He doesn't care about the consequences at all.
Split into 2 groups and rush the front and rear gates. Break through the gates and you'll have a ship.
But aren't they guarded by exorcists? I mean, that pirate Von Eyfried's the only one who's ever broken out of here.
And he didn't pull it off just by himself. He was hauled out by some old exorcist named Melchior or something.
Von Eyfried? And Melchior.
Good to know for later,
I
I guess.
won't force you. You want to rot in here? Then rot.
I'm with you. Anything's better than another day in this rat
Let's do
hole.
it. I'm going home to my family.
She's good.
Yeah!
Let me out,
Rogues
girl!
like us are always
I'm
up for a
sick of the
gamble.
slop they feed us.
Ceres.
Does that mean the demons are gonna behave?
Let's go!
Yeah, they are!
Okay.
So,
Open all the doors!
that's even
I wanna
unusual for
draw the
demon
attention of
behavior.
the guards. In the meantime, we'll search for that watchtower. From there, we can follow the outer path down to the docks.
So you're leaving them all to their fates?
I told you, we'll use any tool I need.
Oof.
See one cold ass bitch.
Can you blame her?
Oh. Someone in here.
Shiny!
Copper. No. But what do we do? Is it better to run for it or stay?
What should we do? On the one hand, we can win against the exorcists, but staying here forever? That's what I'm saying. Which is better? Tell me now, it'll kill you where I stand. Or where you stand. Figure it out for yourself, for your own damn self.
They're lovely people, but we have a voice clip here. I'm curious why. You're a demon.
You're not going to escape?
Don't underestimate the exorcists. They're all gonna die like dogs. Or goblins.
This abbey that's in charge of this place. They're that amazing?
Amazing doesn't even begin to cover it. The exorcists of the abbey joined forces with the kingdom of Midgand. And they've got the whole world in their pocket. They're merciless. They hunt down any human who becomes a demon. Going against them means taking on the whole world.
And I bet I know who's at the top.
Those who get captured and sent here are the lucky ones. We may be monsters, but at least we have our lives.
Sure, until they get fed to me. Thanks for the info.
Even if you manage to escape this place, thousands of exorcists controlling powerful Malachim will be out there waiting for you. There's nowhere for you to run. Nowhere.
I'm not going to run. I'll gladly die, as long as I take Artorias with me.
It feels like we're playing the villain, but then again, the villain is...
Oh, we may have to look through all the things.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It might have been a small hint. I'm going to look for all the cells. I bet she's going to soften up throughout the game.
Probably. Eventually. It's gonna take a while, though.
Wow! Take a merry band of fools. We're falling for it. Hell no.
By the way, elves are perfect strangers.
You want to join them? So they can find common ground, but they're still fucking murderers, so demons aren't fully good still.
Treasure! Battle boots!
That's not my equipment.
But what is... Ow.
I'm already wearing the battle boots.
Are they better? Titles.
Okay.
Does it show requirements? Oh!
Jesus. Well, let's just keep
At least it says what you have to do to obtain the title.
Bloody play. Okay. Well, we're not gonna use for fashion. We're gonna keep walking. There's nothing here anymore.
Okay, now we just have to go down, because that's the only one we didn't check yet.
dot. Oh, that's where I left off.
That's probably the cutscene section. There was something in the right. There was something in that one. Oh, that was just a person.
I'll have no part in it. Stay the hell away from me. Okay.
Ah! Soul!
Where do you don't have
Another soul! It's a good thing we stayed here. I wonder if those are missable. Probably.
What's this guy's friend? Like being undead. Better than being regular dead. Okay.
Fair enough!
We're talking to zombies now and they're happy.
Happy being zombie because it beats being dead.
I don't blame him.
Okay, see you soon.
Through the door!
Dear me, not a word of apology?
Huh?
What?
What is wrong with you people? There I was, sleeping like a sweet babe, when suddenly...
Who's
from
she?
paradise down to hell! No worse, a grimy prison cell. You see why I'm not feeling well.
What's with her eyes?
And you are?
Hooray! You asked! I'm thrilled to introduce to you the wise sorceress who travels the 11 seas, who scoffs at the might of dragons! None other than the acclaimed, the illustrious Majikikikambilu Dindo Dindo Larundu!
What the what?
Magilu for short.
What?
So,
Magilu?
Magilu?
No, Ma! Like Soggy Shoe or Doggy Doo, or call me any of those things and I'll turn you into a froggy stew!
What?
I suppose you'll never understand. People can be so
Am I supposed to be
tragically
playing as her?
But hey, like I care.
What?
Walks off.
What?
Okay, what?
Okay. What? She doesn't care. Oh my god. So which one did we?
I can't believe she snuck up on me. Who is she?
This is no ordinary prison. We must be cautious. Trust no one. She said she's a powerful witch.
Did she have a Moloch tethered?
No, I didn't sense Malakim around her. She's an ordinary human, I
Right.
think.
I think.
Then she's an ordinary magician, not a witch. If she tries to trick me again, I'll crush her and be done with it.
Okay. You wanna go together?
This is the one we've been in.
Is it?
The
Oh
church
yeah,
quest.
yeah, it is. Okay, so let's go to that one. What the hell? Sage!
Oh yeah, that increases our favorites and stuff, but we'll keep saving for later.
Alright, yeah. Wait, there's still a thing over there? Does that mean it regrows?
I think you just means where you found it.
Okay.
Please don't tell me it's a big room. Son of a! There's no rush.
Let the ones who church them where the axis is down. That's the time to strike. Hey, you're smarter than you look. And then the person starts to weaken, we can attack from behind. We might even earn ourselves pardons for helping us put down the riot.
Oh my god.
Say, that's a pretty good idea. No matter which way it goes, we'll end the day with full stomachs.
That's cruel, but it is clever considering the world they're in.
Yeah.
I saw that shiny around the corner. Shiny. More pump.
Pick up a coin. At least we're getting some money when we're out of here.
What are these two talking about?
They dragged my friend below and never came back. I'm going to look down to look for him. I think...
Was he... Yup. No.
No. I don't remember.
Oh.
I think she ate him already.
That's a really weird thing to acknowledge. And treasure.
Life bottle!
Oh, that's good. Okay,
Those are always good to have.
It's interesting to know that these people... What are these two talking about?
I showed him what I'm made of.
Yeah,
you do that.
You were like, yeah, of course you will.
Are you done?
No, that's what I'm talking next.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's annoying, but
Darn a silver coin.
hello. What's wrong with you, sir?
If I stay here, eventually I'll catch demon blight and they'll feed me to the demons below. But if I try to escape and fail, the exorcist will kill me right here and now.
Revenue shrugs.
But if I succeed, I'll get to see my daughter again. But I don't want to die. Damn it all, what should I do?
Poor guy. Makes you wonder why some of these people are in this super prison even though they have families and such.
Yeah.
And they don't have demon
What?
blight.
What did they do to get thrown down here?
That
Okay, yeah, I think we're done. Let's just go, keep going.
I think I have to go this way.
Tiny. You could at least fix the ceiling so there's no water coming in.
The prison, they don't give a shit. Up we go! Yay, more exploring. Save point. Something bad's gonna happen. And a treasure.
Yeah, that's usually a void ring. Wrong button. Now you can set your arts.
Yeah. Follow bands. Whatever, I'm just setting some random ones. There's probably an optimal thing going on, but
Probably. There's probably a lot of those special special arts going on. We'll have to look into that. So,
there it is.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the fight. Wahoo!
Okay.
Someone's kicking both sides' asses.
Oh, hello!
What is your deal, buddy?
More?
Whoa!
This one. He's a demon.
Yeah, so
Get
go
ready.
See this? Deception!
You're
guy,
not human.
Neither are you.
True enough.
Hold up! See this? Deception! See this? Hold up! Deception! Deception! Hold up!
Halfway down, he gives up! Of course, I'm focusing the battle. No, she's gonna take a little damage. King.
He's strong.
Chips in the blades already. Brittle, these exorcist knives. I've got to reclaim Stormhowl.
Stormhowl? That sword we found?
You found it? Where? Do you have it? Please tell me.
It's in a storage room. Down below.
Down below? You have my thanks.
What?
He's like, oh,
He's an odd demon.
he's an odd demon.
If things settle down, we'll
She
miss our
knows him
window.
because she
Hurry.
recognized the sword, remember?
I don't know if she recognized him, but she did recognize the sword, definitely. Enable snipe charge in battle after a guarding for some amount of time.
Okay, special guard charges. There's something over here that I want to check. Oh, let's get here.
Stormhowl. Could that demon be...
Yes.
What is it?
Nothing.
Of course.
That demon swordsman was just strange. He was so full of fury, but when you started talking about that sword, his manner changed completely.
Don't think too much about it. He's a demon after all.
So are
The
we.
prisoners here are all so unusual.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Forget it. Like I care what a Moloch thinks of me.
Okay, so which way?
Sounds like it worked. Let's find that tower.
Okay, we can't go that way. Bye! Guess we'll be back here later at some point.
Probably.
Well, that's really weird.
Oh, finally, enemies. And there's souls everywhere.
What's the deal, buddy? You're supposed to be on my side.
Apparently
Damn.
We're finished here. Let's hurry on.
Getting out of here comes first.
I was hoping it would be funny, but no!
Not yet, anyway.
We're not there yet. Give me toy.
I think there was another one.
I dropped that one. Not a shot. Okay, that's the
Got
dead
the
end.
gate to the docks locked down. We can't break through.
The tower should be just ahead.
Okay, thank you. There was a shiny there that I wanted to pick up, game!
Yeah.
We've just about quelled this riot. You won't be getting away.
HP bar, so I don't think you know.
We're finished here. Let's go.
I wish you could get controlling, but apparently the game doesn't allow it.
The prisoners are doomed.
Time is short. We need to get down to the path.
We get it. You're upset. It's bad that we did let people die. Fine, we get. Yeah, I have to do the extra lever.
Shiny! Treasure! 320 gold!
Cutscene. Rain.
Where's the path we need to take?
Down there. We're gonna jump. See?
The path has collapsed. That rope won't do any good here.
Arm time.
Wait, you're not seriously going to try it, are you?
He fell further than this back at the shrine.
You fell further back to the shrine. Oh, it worked. But again, she has a death wish.
I see you are truly committed to this.
You can just teleport, can you? Oh, she dislocated her shoulder. Ouch.
You're strong. I would almost think you made an oath.
Oh,
It's a ritual that grants special power if the oath taker abides by certain restrictions. The harsher the restrictions, the greater the power one may command. In a very real sense, an oath is a sort of
Curse, right? Well, guess what? You're the ones who did this to me. I am aware. That is why I chose you.
Shinies, a lot of shinies there.
So she knows that this arm cursed finger she has is their fault.
Oh,
So.
Hello.
You wanna fight, buddy?
Hey, you broke this! That's not fair!
Fuck off, you're dead.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Lovely girl. Because demi-humans. Cool, so we're going down this road as well.
Hey!
I see that!
What?
Ivana.
Right.
Are you sure? This way leads to the main entrance.
If they know you're here, they'll have found your ship by now. The guards expect us at the rear, not the front.
Oh, so we're chasing directions because
they're expecting her at the front, at the rear.
Yeah, so the guard would be there. Because by now she will be exposed.
The ship would have already been found by now.
We're almost there.
That's enough.
Who the hell is he?
Oscar. I had no idea an Exorcist Praetor had been assigned to this island.
You surprise me, Ceres. Aiding criminals now, are you? Did Lord Artorius request this?
No, I'm acting on my own.
A mullet with free will?
Oh!
Yet, I sense someone's strings guiding you.
Hold on. A Praetor is far more dangerous than an orderly.
I'm all out of subterfuge. And besides, if we can't overpower this one, our end goal was hopeless to begin with.
You're a demon, but still a lady, so I'll show you due respect. I am Oscar Dragonia, Praetor of the Abbey of the Holy Midgand Empire.
Oh dear.
Who might you be?
None of your business.
All right. Graceless demon it is then.
Bitch.
What's with this square
Lord
swords?
Artorius himself taught me the ways of purification. How will you fare against them?
I'm healing here, buddy. You're a tiger blade.
Oh! That guy.
Okay. Apparently we win the fight already. We're not that tight!
Your
Game!
skill.
I already killed.
I will have to expend a Moloch or two for this.
Expand?
Oh. Those were Molochs. Oh, now I see why Ceres is pissed. Think about it.
Your feelings to control the tide of battle.
That's
More
why
of
she's
your
pissed.
vaunted reason.
That's why the Seraphim, the spirit, Beseria quit. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna become a dragon.
No!
A Moloch with demon blight?
Dragon.
It's lost control.
We know that's bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is why the Seraphim could be with the humans. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
My wounds are fatal.
Oh, that's why she wasn't playable.
Please, consume me.
Excuse me?
I beg your pardon?
My form is bound by an oath whose price is my life. The time has come to pay. Feeding on my form will grant you strength, the strength to press forward. I ask only that you devour me.
Why?
A flame burns in my heart, too. A flame I cannot quench no matter how hard I try. Just like you, Velvet.
She kept it calm.
This was Laufey's. That is why I cannot abide it. This frozen world. This frozen people. I'm just that stubborn of a woman.
Aww. There's nothing to do what you wanted to.
Before my life fades, do it now.
Yike. Even she's like,
Velvet, just do it.
yeah, she's gonna do it.
Jesus Christ.
I offer no apology or thanks.
I need neither. Our wishes are one and the same. I treasured those days when you and I and Arthur were together.
Oh, she also misses the good old days like Velvet. That just makes her even more pissed off.
Yeah. That explains why she did not become playable.
Her memories.
Yeah.
That memory. Even she did not like that. That was actually the day she already turned her back. Sorcerer's ring. Yike.
Jesus criminy.
This game is dark!
What is happening?
Move! If you don't, I'll eat you!
We're gonna fight the dragon instead!
Funny!
Spell tutorial.
Go figure.
Now break soul. Oh.
Oh!
Hey.
Here I come!
Sword that Malek's power to wield as her own? I've never seen such a demon!
Oh, he has 3 souls, so...
Used differently than it is in another. Whoa! Melee is an up until.
Pretty much this is why you do these special attacks. Yeah, but they gain it back, so if you watch the big death for a moment, then you can see it back later. Oh, I forget it. I'll do it. Bam. Oh, God. Oh, you welcome back. I saw that. But I was focusing on the boss fight, thank you very much. Ow!
Hey! You jerk!
Do you mind, buddy?
Apologies, but I can't let a nasty demon like you roam freely now, can I?
Velvet.
Huh?
That's my name. You can give Artorias my regards.
No!
Yeah.
My name is Velvet Crow, and I will devour demon, Moloch, and exorcist alike.
Ooh. Look at.
I am a monster.
Oh!
I am a Therian.
I am a Therian. Okay, we're definitely kind of an asshole.
Well, can you really blame her? He was being the asshole first.
Yeah. This world is fucked up.
Yeah. Instead of gradually working up to the point where the world is fucked up.
Finally, someplace that might not be.
Oh, hey guys!
When we tumbled from the tower, I thought, this is it, Moggy-Lou. This is the end.
They also took the same route.
Less risky if you hadn't suddenly appeared and jumped on my back. Oh, hey, it's you.
Oh, hey, it's you.
It's thanks to you that Stormhowl is back in my care. Rokuro Rangetsu, at your service. This blade is my life. I owe you a great debt, one I vow to repay.
Yes, yes, she's a peach and a model citizen. Can we get our move on? I think they're just about done massacring the rioters.
The docks are just ahead. Give me a hand.
What? That's got. Okay, that's one way to recruit.
Okay.
What is it?
That worked. Okay.
I keep forgetting that we ended a battle.
And we level up. Bloodblade, bloody battleground.
Oh.
Oh, mastery. Oh.
Okay. Oh. Oh, this is, and you can heal even if heal even when you inflict the status ailment. Okay, cool. Okay. So we're literally giving up HP to do more damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's mastery.
Yeah, that's Final Fantasy IX type stuff. Boat! Did we really get that massive boat to ourselves?
Why not? Wow, that's a lot of lightning.
Guess the weather's feeling as crummy as I am.
Sea's looking mighty choppy.
Are you a sailor?
No, but I do know the difference between a sail and a rudder.
Okay, later.
I'll take what I can get. Do what you can.
You're leaving without a proper crew?
Very well then. I certainly owe you this much at least.
Brave words. But 10 minutes in this storm and you'll lose all sense of direction.
No, we won't. Ships have compasses for a reason.
Oh, we're gonna go over the compass thing now.
So it's rot in a jail cell or rot in a fish tummy? Well, guess it's your lucky day, fishies!
She definitely is not it.
I'm coming for you, Artorias.
Bye!
Bye-bye!
Like, aww. What's that?
Now we're stuck here.
Yeah. So, angels don't have free, not like don't have free will, they're used to whatever, but they can get demon blight and become, oh, this world is fucked up.
Oh, hey!
The beast uncaged.
Yep.
Achievement, you can't see it, but we got an achievement.
Okay, bye-bye.
I think we crashed the ship.
You what? Wait, who's that?
Someone who can heal us.
Latte set.
It's just another boy.
Moloch?
A Moloch?
Ah! Stay back!
Of course.
He looks like my.
Nom dead. Bye.
My word, a demon muncher. You really are a box of horrors, aren't ya?
Wait.
Sorry. If I had a weapon, I would have helped. I promise.
You have a weapon!
You're wearing one.
Yeah!
Oh, nah, I can't use this. Sorry, long story.
And the child?
The little brat? Scampered off somewhere.
You ought to be scampering off yourselves.
My debt is not yet repaid. Until it is, I will not leave your side.
I can hardly scamper off without knowing from whence I'm scampering. We're lost, stranded shipwreck survivors, no?
Well, then I expect this might come in handy.
A map? Was that left by the child?
Looks to me like we're in Northgand.
Northgand? Then if we're to reach the capital in Midgand, we've no choice but to patch up our ship.
What are your plans once you reach Logris? Something worth breaking out of prison for.
Oh, can't we stand around and chat somewhere nicer? Somewhere with soup to warm the body, tales to warm the heart?
There's a city called Helavis nearby. I can't promise they're much for conversation, but we'll find food and a ship right there.
I keep forgetting that we can't keep that big battle ends.
World map.
Velvet, you know that kid? I thought I heard you call him by name.
No, I don't know any Malakim. Not anymore.
Oof.
Anymore?
What?
Well, whoever he was, there was something different about him, that's for sure.
You can say that again. Using healing
got
arts on
20
a
years.
demon
Yeah.
without being ordered to?
Why would you
And he
heal a
stole
demon?
that compass, too. For being an exorcist Moloch, he's a greedy little imp.
Well, we did help ourselves to a certain map of his, so...
I consider myself an island of virtue in this sea of wickedness.
I suppose.
Come on, it's not funny if you agree with me.
You think?
So this is how escaped prisoners behave.
Shiny and the treasure.
Come pay.
Do we have a full party now, or are they still not playing?
Magilu, your way of speaking is as strange as your appearance.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a witch. I must project a proper age and dignity. I have an image to maintain.
Self-improvement in all things, I suppose. So what's the difference between a spellcaster and a witch?
There are many, but mainly it's a matter of nuance. It's like the difference between being frugal and being miserly.
Ah, so a spellcaster is useful and a witch isn't, is that it? So I guess that makes you a witch right now.
You wound me. You're one to talk, Mr. Self-Improvement. Your words cut deeper than these northern winds.
Oh my god, these skits are always so hilarious.
Oh, hello. Ooh. Sol! Oh, where's the currency system? Okay, let's move on a little bit. I'm gonna check. No, it's just me still.
Ugh.
God, that's really long single player.
Yeah.
Oh, the wind, it bites! How can you stand wearing that garb? It doesn't seem humanly possible.
Yeah,
I
I
never
think
said I was human.
good point.
Peekaboo! Another solo pair.
No.
Come on, really?
Adam's game. Ever play.
That's a new weapon.
Check if you can use it. Or if it's got a new thing. It is better.
Okay, let's master skill. Sol!
You missed it!
And a bug flute impact. Okay, this is a go down.
Here I come.
It's fine with the
Come on, really?
I'm murdering these things. Treasure!
Wasn't there an enemy that went fast? Here I come. Dust.
Ask for it.
Finally.
What button? No way.
Come on, really?
Nothing. Oh, there it is.
Come on, really?
Chantress, apparently. Ah, too many enemies! And I still have to get the treasure.
Come on, really?
Yeah, you're done. I wish you could play, but the game is like...
Let's just go get...
So nice to be free again. Able to move these bones around like I want.
So, Rokuro, what got you all chained up in that mold hole?
Ties to home. It's complicated.
Oh! Then are you really sure you ought to be taking on further debts?
It's a teaching of House Rangetsu. Pay what you owe.
Well, what a civilized family you've got.
Were you in for long?
3 years, maybe. That's why I know so little about the state of the world.
Same as her.
Oh gosh, me too! Art-wielding Malakim! I've never seen such a thing! How much else have I missed? Used to be witches who had a monopoly on charms and hexes. Can you even comprehend what this'll do to business?
Should I even ask why you were imprisoned?
Bagged for unlicensed witchcraft. It was a tale of betrayal most wicked and foul!
So they've all been betrayed and all been in jail for 3 years.
Laugh. Emotions will touch the rafters!
No, thank you.
Okay, that one was out of nowhere.
Come on, really?
Oh, we finished Symphonia. This is like...
Yeah.
I think this is like Tales of number 14.
Something like that, anyway.
I'm gonna go up here and gain some treasure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and fight battle. Kill some Beseria. Hard to kill some Symphonia, but this is
Kills of Beseria.
Yeah, don't worry. I think it's the same as Symphonia, it's the same company. We finished Grace, not Grace. We finished Symphonia, we finished Symphonia Dawn of the World. I finished Fantasia.
I still haven't finished that. I started. Tales of the Innocents.
Come on,
started.
really?
I did not finish it, but that's because the dungeons were horrible.
What, Tales of Cilia?
You still there?
We still have to finish that. Tales of Cilia 2, we have to finish.
We also have the follow-up game, which is Beseria. This is the prequel game, which came out late for some reason.
I guess they were like, this is explaining or something.
We also have the crossover game, Tales of Kotlol. I don't have played any of the Destiny games. We haven't played Ark. A lot of them are not available in the
That's kind of sad.
we still have Tales of the Abyss. You finished Ark.
Oh,
but there's anime for that one, so you can also watch the anime.
Oh, I do not like Abyss at all.
You like, even these characters are bad, but you like them more because
the characters are more likable from the get-go, and I can relate to Velvet for why she's the way she is. Luke is just a... Oh.
But I couldn't hear you at all because of the game sound. Oh, the game's too loud? For us, for us we barely hear anything of the game. We need to do Alt-Tab real quick. Turn down the game audio a bit. For us the game is really low, so that's why I think it's hard to find the balance, but thanks for pointing it out. The others didn't. But yeah, there's a lot of Tales of games.
Cilia is the 13th, actually.
Yeah, Celia's 13. That's what Cilia means, 13.
No, it's like X, Y, X, Y, L. What the?
Oh no!
Hey, cats!
So
Yeah, I was about to say!
trouble. Won't somebody please help a kitty out? Meow.
Oh, look, another weirdo.
That thing talks? What if it's a cat demon?
Simmer down, big man. She's just a cat.
Just
haven't seen her in a good long while.
This. So there are cats in this world as well.
Is
That's
that
familiar
different
to
from a
you.
regular cat somehow?
It's complicated. Cats are a mysterious bunch.
Symphonia.
Just think of them as a special kind of
My
mala.
favorite. This
Sort of.
one's Symphonia as well.
That works for me.
Yeah.
I understand.
Also,
that they're
the
hard
narrative
to
for Symphonia is
understand, at
very
least.
accurate to what's happening these days.
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to be carrying any cat spirits on you? They look like this.
Oh, the Malik orbs.
That's just like what I found at Titania.
Perfect. You could say they're kind of like our souls to us.
Cat
Oh!
spirits, huh?
Sometimes we call them kitten caboodles, too.
That's just foolish.
Really? Then how about kitty clumps? Anyway, one night we were having a feast so meowvelous, our souls flew right out of our bodies.
Wow.
That's why I need your help to find the cat spirits and use them to meowsipate my friends.
Meowsipate?
Meowsipate.
It means to use cat spirits to free cats who are locked away in cats' boxes like these here. Here you'd say apesipate. This one would be edoxipate. And finally...
Phew! I'm free, meow.
See? Meowsipate.
By that logic, shouldn't it be ecatsipate?
Wow, you're way more clever than you look. For real.
Oh!
I guess I totally
All the cat
underestimated
puns.
you.
Oh!
Please, our cat spirits got scattered far and wide, and so many sad cats are trapped without them.
Seek out the cat spirits and rescue our poor lost brothers and sisters, meow.
But I heard
And
Vesperia is
why
good,
should
and it's
I?
getting a remake on the Switch, so
Please,
I'm happy with that.
think of the cats.
We're getting that one as well.
Cats have weird and mysterious powers. There's a good chance we might
missed out
benefit
on
by
that.
having them in our debt.
Yeah.
We'll make it worth your while.
Well,
I
Vesperia was
promise.
Xbox only.
Yeah, exactly, which is why we
And
missed
if we
out on
snub
it.
them, they might put a
And the
curse on
PlayStation
us.
4 version PlayStation 3 version
That has been known
was
to happen.
one thing
meow.
only. Tales of
If we're doing all this
Vesperia. It was
traveling
Xbox
anyway,
One
why not
and
help them on the
Xbox
side?
360 exclusive,
Just
and
remember
it came
that
on
it's on the
PlayStation
side.
3. But the PlayStation, but it was in Japan only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got a 10-gallon hat for that. I'm not wearing that. Shiny.
Okay.
So the
So
spirit.
we finally get to play with Vesperia when it comes out. I've been meaning to play that. It's because the characters have been actually in Project Cross Zone.
Yeah. And they're very likable.
We were just confused about half of the stuff because we didn't know what they were about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Exorcists.
Well, that's just inconsiderate. Word of the prison break couldn't have traveled so quickly.
No, yeah, how?
I somehow doubt they'll just let us in looking the way we do.
I apologize about earlier. I didn't mean to steal this.
The compass.
He's got a collar.
You okay with this? He could be working for the exorcists.
I'm following him,
Is he your dessert?
if necessary.
Gee!
If you want my advice on if you don't have time for games, just buy one of them and just dedicate on, even if you have a full-time job.
Yeah. I got a
must have
full-time
gone this
job and
way.
I still have games I play.
I also have a full-time job technically. But I call it part-time, but I just have my own breaks. Oh, let's go this way. Oh, 3 souls. Uno, dos, tres. Into a cave we go. I see that. Something bad is about to happen.
Something's gonna happen.
If you can dedicate at least 1 to 2 hours a day for each for a game, you should do that. Even with.
Are we in the city now?
Yeah. Talk about
a storehouse.
Yeah.
That smell. Flamestone.
Flamestone?
Also known as Melkionite, a rare mineral only found in Northgand. Mix it with sulfur and you get explosives! Mix it with oil and you get fuel!
Sounds dangerous, if it's true.
Believe me or not, it's your call.
Look at her!
Looks like the boy got away.
Boy!
We're in the city now.
Well, then let's scout for the Maritime Guild. Whoever's in charge of all these storehouses must have their hands in the shipping trade and shipbuilding.
And we could use a true sailor, if we can find
goes
one.
Boom!
Now that's a plan I endorse.
Pastel.
We dodged the sea's murderous grasp this time, but who's to say our luck will hold?
We should look for some weapons, too, if I'm to be any use in a fight.
You're still wearing one.
Nope, not an option.
Nope, not an option. Nope, not an option.
Anchovies. Oh god, we're gonna be cooking, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna get the cooking mechanic later.
More treasure. Are we just stealing this entire warehouse empty?
Might as well.
480 gold.
I mean, at this point, we're technically the villains, so...
Yeah. So I may as well, I guess.
I mean, heroes can do it. Why can't we do it? Oh, we're actually at the docks.
We actually are at the docks. That was 4 gold. That was ridiculously easy.
Give me that soul. Give me that.
16 gold.
Hello, sir. Okay, fine. Try it all. At least the cargo.
Cargo's all boarded, Glenn. But the Abbots really clamped down with their inspections ever since it's... Oh, this is gonna make it difficult.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be an exorcist. Me too! I wanna protect my mommy and daddy!
Hold up. Exorcists are warriors who protect the whole world from demons. You can't just protect your parents.
This game is...
You've gotta protect everyone.
Oh,
my mom's
that sounds
voice
really
acting.
hard.
It is. And it's precisely because the exorcists are working so hard that we look up to them.
Yeah! Exorcists are the best!
They're treated like heroes. I suppose to normal people, they are.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, normally it's multiplayer battles, but
you need
it takes a little while for this one to get started on the multiplayer section, I guess.
Yeah, almost every Tales of game has multiplayer. I think even the original Fantasia had it, but it was very...
Yeah,
that wasn't good. And I think only the handheld ones do not have multiplayer. Okay, so what do I...
So if you want to play a Tales of game with someone, you can. You can basically play whichever one you want with, except the handheld ones, but... Okay, where the hell are we?
Excuse me?
I haven't seen you around before. You registered as a visitor, right?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We don't put up with rule breakers here in Helloes?
I'm going to hello us out of here. I'm not even going to talk to some NPCs. I'm just going to go to the store.
Let's just go to the story on the save point!
I'm going to ignore it. Okay, I'll pick up the soul.
Yeah, we may as well.
I'm just not going to talk to NPCs for the moment. Because even though you can learn a lot...
There's a... Yeah, we're on stream, so let's leave that for now.
There's a group of sailors. Is that the guild?
Oh, hey, that weapon shop looks promising. Good luck with the shipwright search.
Whee! Boys. Poor creatures just can't be separated from their favorite toys, can they?
It's true.
Aww.
She's sad.
Is this a shipping guild?
Damn that dial! What does he think he's doing by trying to resist?
We wouldn't be in this mess if he were dead.
Excuse me. I need a ship repaired.
Sorry, but we can't help.
What makes you say that?
Guild business is currently suspended.
Hello?
By the order of Exorcist Teresa of the Abbey.
Oh dear.
Lady Teresa.
Number 2. Did I give you permission to speak?
Those bells look very... Those colorful bells look very scary. Ooh.
Lady Teresa, how long must this punishment of ours last? You know it was all Dial's fault, don't you, my lady?
I know Dial was the one smuggling Flamestone, but your guild, through its negligence, shares responsibility. This rule was set down by the Abbey to maintain order. Do you disagree with it?
No, my lady.
Of course, some people fear the Abbey because...
We will capture, interrogate, and sentence Dial. When this has been accomplished, you will be free to continue business.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And you, girl. Aren't you cold dressed like
that? Again with the clothing.
I've just arrived from the south. I wasn't aware Northgand was so cold.
Wow. But that was
a
really
young
fake.
woman ought to keep herself warm.
She can't sense he's
Thank
a
you
demon.
for your concern.
Well...
Wow.
I think it's because she absorbs Ceres, so the flames keep her alive.
Well, she doesn't look like a demon.
My. So this is how the Abbey flexes its muscle, hmm? Cruel, cruel world these days.
I see how things stand. If I catch this Dial person, you can repair my ship, right?
Sure, but I warn you, he's a demon. He escaped after killing a
demon.
bunch of soldiers who tried to capture him. Can't be done without an exorcist.
He's from a small village outside the city. If you're doing this, I'd imagine that's a good place to start searching. He's a brute with the head of a lizard. I'd prepare for bloodshed.
Hey!
Anything could happen. It's best to keep our options open.
While you wait, find us a good navigator.
She's like, I don't give a shit.
I wonder what darling Rokuro's got up to in the meantime.
Let's check in on him at the weapon shop.
You might as well get some new gear.
We'll be smart. We should have enough. Shiny!
He's probably come catch.
She wasn't fake coughing, she was fake sneezing! Weapon shop.
Yeah, there he is. Hello.
Found a real good one. The blade was badly rusted, but once I polished it up, it turned out to have a fine edge.
I can scarcely believe something of that quality was languishing in my bargain bin. You've taught me quite a lesson. The weapon is yours as payment.
My thanks.
So you'll help us out?
Of course. How did your errand fare? I see. So we're hunting a reptilian demon called Dial, are we?
We'll check out his hometown first.
Have fun, you kids!
You aren't coming along?
I'm afraid I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. That little matter of tracking down my betrayer.
They have the same,
Besides,
same goal.
if I stick around, I'm not so sure I wouldn't wind up as someone's midnight snack.
My palate has standards. High standards.
All the more reason to skedaddle!
What do you have? Oh, there's a lot of green text.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, app. Oh, this has the level system for the shopkeeps.
They have different effects.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh yay, I can play now! Arts go down a little bit, but attack goes up.
Defense goes up, the rest goes up. Defense goes down a little.
A little bit, yeah.
But I get more MP.
Ember boots.
This gives me focus.
Gives you a little more defense.
Of course, I don't have the other items for him. These are better.
Okay. Could you check my arts real quick? And also,
Wrong button.
It also set me to semi-auto, I think. Oh, you set yours out set to auto now.
No, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Yeah, could you send me to semi-auto? X, I think, or...
You press X. Why?
Oh, you have to press this one. The start. Yeah. Semi-auto.
I think we have to go into battle for that.
No, could you actually go again? Arts. To me.
There we go.
Right trigger. Ah. Ah, there we go.
And Rest, you want to set something else?
Yeah, just put something. It's not all the same thing.
There.
Good enough.
Okay.
Look, a yak.
Oh.
Hey, Velvet, here's a fun fact. Yak tail hair is considered to be among the highest quality materials for a helmet's plume.
Wow, really? Also, I don't care.
At my house, we had this helmet. It was an incredible piece, covered with yak tail hair. The talk of the town. House Rangetsu has two treasures going for it, people would say. The Helm of Yak and Storm Howl.
They must not have thought very highly of the rest of you.
Why do you say that? Although, I guess I can think of a reason or two. Oh well, it's nothing a demon like me has to worry about.
Ah, again. Yes, this is keyboard and mouse controlled as well.
Oh, we have treasures actually we can sell.
Where?
The coins, remember? Those are items we can sell.
Yeah, but I don't see any point in selling right now because we don't need the money. So maybe we need something else.
Why is she just sitting there?
Oh, this one's a voice.
Yeah, it is very popular in Japan.
By demons while you're here in Helavies. This town is under the protection of the Abbey Praetor, Lady Teresa Linares. She keeps us all safe.
Wow, she must really be something else.
She is. She's lauded as the frozen queen of the exorcists. She's as cool as ice and as pure and dazzling as freshly fallen snow. She's just the white knight Helavies needs. Our town is as beautiful and pristine as it is because we have Lady Teresa here with us. Anyone who disturbs her order, whether human or demon, will be frozen by her wrath, soul and all.
Sounds just like an exorcist.
The way she glares at the filthy. Oh, if only she would look at me like that, with those ice-cold eyes.
Yo.
Teresa, my love.
If she lets idiots like him run around loose, then I'm sure she's not as infallible as he thinks she is.
Yeah, I figured that much. The only reason we're doing those is because they're voice acting, so that must be a little bit more important.
That navigator for the shipping guild, Dial. He turned into a demon. He supposedly killed and ate his crewmates, then ran off.
Demon Blight? In Helavies? What do we do?
No need to worry. Lady Teresa is already dealing with it. She'll hunt down that Dial character in no time.
They say that once you change, you can never turn back into a human. Is killing him our only option?
Killing him would be a mercy. Demons are just monsters who've lost their humanity.
Yeah, you're right. Things like that aren't human anymore.
Not human, huh?
Well, you guys are mean.
I guess this is why the whole shepherd thing started happening, because everyone's killing demons nilly-willy.
Let me get this straight, Alpha Area. You want to form an alliance with my Gamma Area to bring down the Betas?
Correct. It's the classic strategy. Ally with a distant state and strike a neighboring one.
What is this? A council of war?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is that it? Indeed. If your Alpha forces and my Gamma forces work together, Beta Area is done for. I like it.
I think they're doing this for a snowball fight, but still.
Yeah.
Excellent. We shall be victorious in this year's Helavies Grand Snowball Fight.
Called it.
Let us toast to our victory.
This isn't a snowball fight. It's a snowball war.
Agreed.
Fools! I was the one who engineered their alliance. once they eliminate Beta Area, the Alpha and Gamma forces will launch a full-scale assault to destroy the other. Exhausted, the victor won't be prepared when my Delta army sweeps down upon them. They have sealed their own doom.
These kids really fight dirty.
All's fair in snow and war.
Oh my god. Oh.
Of course.
Ooh, this cold is beyond ordinary. Well, Halavis is a northern country, but still, it wasn't this cold when I was a kid.
You were running around
snow
throwing
and ice
snowballs.
were never this bad. I know it for a fact. It's that, what do they call it again?
Global cooling?
Yeah, that's the one. The Abbey says the world's getting
Global
colder.
cooling?
Thanks to all this cold, I need more
So
warm
everything is
clothing.
getting colder for
Worse,
some reason.
I have to shovel snow and chop firewood all day. Who's responsible for this global cooling?
I don't know if
Let
that's a
me
political
at 'em.
statement
Oh,
or an
don't
actual
look at
thing going
me.
on.
It's not my fault.
Or just a thing that just made up, and it's not really a thing. Let's just save real quick. I think we have to get back to the storehouse.
No, I think I have to go through this door.
You can't go through the gates because there was a red circle. You don't have a visitor's registration, remember?
Oh yeah. So we already know that if a Malik is a free will, that's uncommon and not good.
Oh hey, there's something over there. And if they get hit by, that they can be affected by demon blight.
What a beautiful ship.
Isn't she? She transports flamestone and sulfur to the capital in Midgand. Have you heard of flamestone? It's this new explosive material the Abbey developed. Thanks to their discovery, we can make some really powerful new cannons and explosives.
Explosives.
Wait.
Sounds dangerous.
It is
Abby made
dangerous,
it.
but it's also
No,
necessary. Not only are there demons about, but we've humans to contend with too, with pirates and bandits in ever-increasing numbers. On the bright side, with a higher demand for flamestone, Halavis is prospering like never before. Flamestone is the only reason our little snowbound city is thriving. A keelhaul to anyone who says otherwise.
So this ship goes to the capital. If I asked, could you take us with you?
Nope, not happening. The guild ordered a total suspension of activity. We can't lift anchor. Besides, any ship carrying precious ores has an exorcist on board for security. You need the Abbey's permission.
Sounds like they keep a tight lid on things.
Yeah, I guess. But the Abbey makes the rules, so what are you gonna do? Without the Abbey, humanity would be dead in the water. A keelhaul to anyone that says otherwise.
No, but that doesn't make any sense. Magalu said that Flamestone was already a thing before she got thrown into prison. She got thrown into prison before the Abbey was a thing.
So someone got her thrown in prison because they want to keep the...
Maybe? But Magalu said that it was already a thing before the Abbey took over, so... Wait, did it just respawn?
They respawn. Okay. So we don't have to look... So we don't have to actively look for it.
Okay.
That makes them less invaluable to me.
It doesn't... Oh well. At least there's no fear of hate.
Sage. Yeehaw.
Okay. There's a thing over there. Okay.
Oh, do a skit.
Nothing but ice and snow as far as the eye can see.
Are you cold?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one with the exposed midriff.
Doesn't bother me either. And watch where you let your eyes wander.
Hey there, sorry. I meant no offense. So you still retain feelings like shame then?
Wait, you don't?
Me? I've lost a lot of my human feelings. I figured that was just part of turning into a demon.
I didn't know that.
But deep down, I'm still the same person I always was. And I can still enjoy a good drink. I'm glad I haven't lost that, at least.
If you say so.
Makes you think.
Okay.
Woo! For one! You can just go to the highway.
Whoa!
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Yeah, we know how to do that. Okay.
Wait. So the more souls we pick up for the cats?
No, the more souls you gain, the gems underneath in the battle.
Oh, okay.
The more damage enemies will deal, the greater chance the enemy will inflict a status effect. Also, the more souls mean you can combo more, but you're also more vulnerable.
Huh.
Yeah, don't care for that.
Let's go get it up there and get the... Hey! Shiny! To the right! To the right!
Shiny. Treasure!
Treasure, 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 treasure!
You can finally play after 2.5 hours.
Has it been 2.5 hours? Jeez!
On to battle! One more! I'll stop it! One more! I'll stop it! See this?
Sorry, I murdered him.
Not even worth my time.
I was gonna say, where was the sound?
Loading glitch. Sorry, I murdered them. What's this?
Look, there's something growing all the way out here. That is one gutsy flower.
It's a princessia.
That's quite an elegant name.
My sister loved them.
Oh!
Flashback to the better days.
I see. Thank you. And everybody's in position, I take it?
Yes. Preparations are underway now. We're all looking forward to it.
Not much longer. Keep up the good work.
Of course.
If anyone can succeed, it's you, sir.
Did they all know?
Yeah. If they all know, why don't you tell them?
Time is nigh, Celica. Time to do what needs to be done. For you, for him, for everyone. Is something the matter, Velvet?
Oh, no. I just didn't want to disturb you.
Perish the thought. You're not disturbing anyone. She's your sister, too.
I know. I just figured that... Well, she loved you the most out of all of us. And that, you also loved her more than anyone else, so...
Velvet, there's no ranking among family. Celica, Laphicet, you.
Aww.
You're all very important to me.
What made him go?
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
Yeah.
Bitch tits.
It's almost the anniversary of her death. I better go to the Cape and pick her up Princessia.
This is somewhere earlier down
That's
the
a good
years.
idea. I'm sure that would make her happy.
Yes. I really hope it does.
I think it's a few days before that, actually. Because he said it's almost the anniversary.
That snake Artorias.
They say flowers have different meanings and stuff, right? Any idea what princessias signify?
Betrayal.
Oh?
Oh. He's like, betrayal. Yeah. We can go to the cave, but let's not.
On to battle! See this?
Back trigger, right back trigger. You have vengeful
We're
stab.
finished here.
I don't think
Let's
you
go.
have it yet. That's why we're going to try.
Here I come.
See this?
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Okay, let's go to the hometown.
You'll be rust on my blade.
I can't even call that a fight.
R1. R2 is to activate, R1 is to do what do that.
Always ready to fight.
Out of my way!
Not even worth my time.
Murder.
I see a village.
Let's go ask around.
That village is really close, actually.
It's very close. Very close together.
Yeah. It's always that's been for a while, by the way.
What the?
In the games.
Okay.
Thank goodness I was here. But any further attacks and...
She looks like Nico.
An exorcist. Was that Dial she slew?
No. It wasn't a lizard demon.
They've done this in Zilia, by the way.
Are you crying?
It's just... everything that's going on.
Huh?
Demons run rampant in the Outlands. And yet the Abbey has explicitly chosen not to come to their aid.
Huh?
It's true we haven't the forces to be everywhere at once. And the people of the Outlands refuse to obey the Abbey's rules. It's a heartless decision, I know. But it follows from the Abbey's perfect logic and principle.
Yeah, she's a good point.
Why make excuses to me?
I'm not making... My name is Eleanor Hume. I am a praetor patrolling for the Abbey. What is your business here?
We heard there was a murderous demon in this town who fled from Helavis.
The Shipping Guild incident, yes. I've been looking into it, but I haven't found any clues yet. Worry not. We will track down that foul demon and put it to the sword.
She's more emotional.
Yeah. I think she's one of the party members.
Hi. Did the exorcist lady go away?
Excuse me?
Yeah, she's gone.
Why is she hiding?
Oh, good. I didn't want us to get eaten.
Huh?
Eaten?
I mean, I don't know anything about a demon.
Oh,
It's
I
fine.
know what
You
dial
can
is.
tell me. I'll keep it a secret, I promise.
There's a lizard demon in a cave to the north. He said he'd eat the whole village up if I told anyone. I'll give you these. Don't tell anybody, all right?
Oh, he gave her apple.
Got it. That's a promise.
So, we already know where they are.
A cave to the north.
Gotta say, the folks here really don't trust the exorcists, do they? This is actually rather good.
It tastes like nothing.
What's wrong? A worm?
Nothing.
Oh.
Can't taste a thing.
Oh!
Huh?
Of course, she hasn't ate anything normal for a while.
So she wouldn't have
We
known.
learned what we need to. Let's look for that cave.
Hey, that's not for birding! Also, voice.
That's one fine yak you've got there.
Oh, that's gonna be a thing!
Face.
You might not want to lean in too close.
Why?
That's why.
That is nasty.
That's why.
Yaks ruminate the food they eat while they digest it. Their burps are one of the foulest things you'll ever smell.
Same as cows and goats. Everyone who's raised livestock knows that.
I think that point's been driven home. That's a smell I never want to ruminate on myself.
Is that...
That woman said she was patrolling for the Abbey. What's that mean exactly?
They're hand-picked agents who travel the kingdom gauging the Abbey's success in the demon fight.
So
They
much
also make sure
exposition.
the other exorcists are conducting themselves properly. I suppose you could liken them to military police. Since the Abbey imposes so many rules on the populace, they want to show they're above board.
But if they need to police themselves, isn't that as good as announcing corruption in the ranks?
Some would say it's more honest this way. Idealism alone won't change the world.
True.
Maybe that's why our determined little exorcist was crying.
I bet you're right. That does fit the picture.
Although it's best not to take a woman's tears at face value.
Huh?
Just some common wisdom.
Shiny fur. Spinach!
This village seems much more run down than Helavis was.
This is where the Abbey sends its malcontents. Don't conform or accept the Abbey's rules or commit a crime, and you'll end up here with the rest of the refuse.
And I take it the Abbey doesn't care what happens to this place.
So, disrupt their precious order, and you get banished?
Exactly. I'm sure they'd say it's all part of their notion of reason.
Oh yeah, that exorcist Eleanor said something like that.
After the Advent, the exorcist showed up to quell the tide of demons and to restore the human world.
Yeah.
But demon blight keeps spreading, and the only places they can keep safe are a few of the bigger cities. There aren't enough exorcists to protect everyone.
Yeah.
When the going's tough, cut off any excess baggage. It's the rational thing to do.
I suppose so, but it's too heartless. And that right there, that's the Abbey for you. Humans aren't livestock, and we're not machines either. That's why some of us here, myself included, chose to live here of our own accord.
Guess there are all types of humans out there.
The important takeaway here is that exorcists are neither invincible nor infallible.
I'm gonna go shopping. Just to get enough stuff for the time being.
I know, anyway.
Wait. My granddaughter said she spoke with you.
Hey, hold up. It's not like we threatened her or anything.
Don't worry, I know. I gather you intend to continue your travels, yes? Then take this. It's nothing fancy, but hopefully it helps.
Cooking!
Yay, we can cook now. Auto cook for now.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Pickle boar sausage.
Pickle.
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, now that hit the spot.
She still
Hey,
can't
Velvet,
taste anything.
Can I ask you a question?
You can do whatever you want, but just because you ask doesn't mean you're getting an answer.
So, about that whole apple thing, you can't taste anything?
Not entirely. I can taste blood.
Nothing else?
Nothing. And I don't think I can feel full either.
You don't think?
Oh dear.
You talk like you've never had a good meal before.
I haven't. Not normal food, at least. Not since I became a demon.
So, what have you been eating?
Please. You were in that prison with me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's like,
Forget
yeah.
it. This is just what I am now. As long as I have a recipe, I can still cook. And now I don't even have to worry about how it tastes.
I suppose.
Food keeps my strength up. That's all I care about.
Does she have a scar over her eye? Kind of looks like it. Or is that
No.
just a piece of her hair?
This is a piece of her hair. Oh, look, another thing.
Oh yeah, the guy at that weapon shop gave me some booze for the trip. I nearly forgot about it.
You really think it's a good idea to drink when we've got demons to fight?
A little drink'll warm me up.
I thought you couldn't feel the cold.
That's true, I suppose. Well, I'm not drinking it anyway. I'm using it for something.
Like what? Got some wounds to clean?
That's one use for it, sure. But I've got something more practical in mind.
I know it's...
By pouring it on the pegs that hold the blade and hilt together, the wood will swell and hold everything firmly in place in battle.
You've got such a one-track mind, I swear.
That's just the kind of demon I am.
That's kind of demon he is. Okay, let's do at least a dungeon.
Leroy!
Wow.
Hadlow Hollow. Whoa, what? Whoa!
I like those kind of crystal structures. I'd build something in Minecraft with that kind of design. Octopus! Octopus!
See this? See this? Hold up! See this? Hold up! See this? Hold up! See this?
We're finished here. Let's go.
Amber Dagger, good for you.
Okay. You keep pressing the wrong button. Why?
your focus goes down by a shit ton.
Jesus criminy.
You sure about it?
Yeah, just do it. Just give me more attack. There's a shiny on the pillar.
Of course. The best enemy in every game.
What? Wow, what?
Okay, welcome to the battle.
I got one of them.
Come on, really?
Everything dies. We go to the dead end?
Let's go to the dead end, see what's over there. If it's even a dead end, maybe there's like a... It doesn't... It is a dead end.
It's a treasure dead end. Good wisdom. More apple gels.
Apple gels are always cool. No items ever!
That boss is not in this game.
He should be, probably.
He's in Vesperia. You get to
Oh,
fight
God.
him.
Oh, shit.
You get to fight him then.
Ugh. What's that smell?
I think this is where we're... Oh.
That's what she was smelling, was a tar pit, but then I got near it in the game, like, oh, we're gonna cut the voice. Why is there a silver coin up there?
Someone left it there? It's shiny. It's not a soul.
Of course.
Don't get overconfident.
What the fuck are these things?
They're what you think they are. This is
They don't look like centipedes. They're worms.
Well, it's a bit strange, and if you know,
Yeah, it's not really a centipede.
No.
I'll cut down anyone in my way. You better be ready.
See this?
Here it is. I prefer this part about attack and then
But hey, that's the Trails Up game. You all do that part differently.
Yeah.
We're finished here. Let's go.
I mean, Grace is the point that you combo a bit. Celia, yeah, actually, I need to have 2 members. Can I go this way?
No, Beseria, you need 2 members.
I think we might be able to break this boulder.
And people say I'm foolhardy.
I'm serious. I think we can do it. Are we not demons?
You have a point.
Okay.
Wasn't there anything?
Yeah, we're going to go check that in a moment. I wanted to go over here for a moment. Yeah. You found a cat.
Squirt. Is that a treasure?
Yeah, there's treasure over there. Let's go get the treasure.
Treasure!
Screw you, bat. We got a bit.
Yay!
From Moon.
Thanks, Moon.
Don't get overconfident.
Ow! Owie! Ah! Supersonic!
Victory is ours.
I'm guessing if you also give the enemy more souls, even though they can attack more, they're also more vulnerable for attacks.
500.
It's an interesting balancing method, to be honest.
I suppose. Whoa!
Stack of 3, I'm taking that choice.
Always ready to fight. See this?
Not even worth my time.
Oh, you leveled up.
Nah. You know what's weird?
What?
I'm playing the female, you're playing the male.
I don't care.
You don't care. Oh, what? Something to check here now. More fragment. I'm gonna feel like the next time we're gonna learn how to synthesize.
Probably.
Don't get overconfident. I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Oh, yeah. He says that, boy, he levels up. I won't improve by fighting weaklings. Levels up because of fighting weaklings. I'm gonna move along.
Let's just see where we can go.
So it was tar we were smelling. Watch your step. You won't get out if you get stuck.
Yeah, it was tar. We already knew that.
Always ready to fight.
If you wonder if I'm able to combo longer, it's because of this
I'll
button.
cut down anyone in
Because
my
I have
way.
that mode and she doesn't, so... She only has like 6 attack and then she's drained, and I can pretty much reset by doing this.
I can't even call that a fight.
I'll probably get my own skill once I.
I'll end this quickly.
At a certain point in the game.
Beseria, really. You start with characters that
one can do a lot of damage.
Come
with.
on, really?
Yeah. Then the others also learn how to get the connection with the spirits. Okay. Maybe we should take the dead end first.
Good idea.
Whoa!
Here's some chamomile.
Chamomile.
Chamomile! I want to be fancy.
Roar!
Don't waste my time.
Ah!
See this? See this?
So I need minimum 3 souls to even activate it. One of my titles will level up. I'm thinking we can't go that way, so I'm gonna go this way first.
Okay.
Because look at the upper side, it says
Yeah,
dead end.
there's like a thing.
We could leap over it, but it could also be just a dead end, or this could be a dead end, and we have treasure.
What?
We're in the money.
We're in the money. Jesus criminy! Look at all these souls! We're right back where we started before we go look got the cat soul. Shadow daggers.
Stop pressing the wrong button. Lower defense, lower magic.
I'll leave it for now. I still got a skill I gotta learn from that anyway. Silver coin.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, there was no way ever.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Good pose. There's a lot of enemies here. Kill them.
You better be ready.
See this?
Bam.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
They're all gone. Okay.
There was one. But we're moving on. Moonraven attacked. I guess we gotta go up. So it's a good thing we went over here.
I guess. It's probably a tar pit we have to jump over. Oh.
You know what they say? Falling off a rock only makes us stronger.
I don't think that's quite how the saying goes.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump.
Don't fall and crack your skull.
Gee! That's a pleasant thought!
Man, this game is really dark.
Okay, so do we go up or do we go down?
What the heck? I think that's a super enemy.
It kind of looks like one.
We're gonna get a tutorial once we touch it.
Always ready to fight.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Booga booga.
Are you ready for this?
Hold on!
Fuck no.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Like a mid-boss or something?
Oh, you got you think that's get mastered.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what this does. But I think it was just a mid-boss. Yeah, we can't go that way, so we have to go the other way around.
Okay. So that was only for the mid boss or whatever it was.
I think it was a unique enemy.
Possible.
Didn't feel like a
You're a
boss.
fine swordsman.
Not as far as I'm concerned. I still have a long way to go.
What sort of demon are you?
A Yaksha. I'm a war demon.
A war demon. Makes sense.
And what about you? You're awfully peculiar, even for a demon.
I'm a Therian.
Therian? That's a new one for me.
He doesn't know what a
What sort
Therian
of
is.
demon is that?
A monster that feeds on foes to gain power. I don't know much beyond that.
Huh. A woman who devours her enemies. I bet your demon type is hag. Am I right?
What?
Ooh.
Whoa. You've got the death glares down at least.
Don't call someone a hag.
Especially one who can eat your ass.
What sword style do you use? Who taught you?
I'm self-taught.
For being self-taught, you're really good. Your fundamentals are solid too. But then you suddenly throw out these kicks and all these other moves. It's really unusual.
Like I said, it's my own style. And what about you, huh? What's with those two swords? You say that big one is your life, yet you never even draw it.
It's best that I don't.
Huh? Is that part of what you learned at House Urangetsu?
Yeah, we pay our debts. That's the foundation of everything we do.
I think
I
his
don't get it.
specialty involves the thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think she does actually have a scar over her face. That line is always over her eyes.
You'll be rust on my blade.
By the way, I automatically do the when I so it's not like I choose
worth
the
my time.
one. Amber studded talisman. That's you. That's an item for you. Magic goes down, attack goes up.
Go ahead. Sage.
But we still don't know why people turn to demons.
Hey! Left.
Okay. I was gonna grab it in a moment.
As soon as there's a save point, we know we're almost at what? What? I was about to say, where was the map?
But the boss is nearby. Flamestone chip. I don't know what they call it jumping, they're more like hops. Then again, they're more human-like jumps, but come on.
You better be ready.
Sorry to cut you down.
Natural Wisco, that's you again. Here you have it.
Oh, that one's better.
Not simple.
On to battle.
We're finished here. Let's go.
We already have Amber Dagger for you.
Yeah.
There's shiny over here, let's pick it up. We almost have 20 ore fragments. Yes, even though I click it fast, I can read that fast. A lot of speedrunners that wouldn't even know how that's even faster. Well, actually, they just predict.
You said you can't taste anything. How is your sense of smell?
Why do you ask?
Those two senses work together. You know, like how if you pinch your nose while you eat, the flavor goes away?
If anything, I think my sense of smell has improved. What about you?
All my senses are sharper now. Still, being able to smell but not taste. You said Eutherians eat demons, right? Not what I'd call a pleasant diet.
Look who's talking. What do you eat?
I drink, mostly.
That doesn't sound pleasant either.
Nonsense. There's nothing with more depth and variety. Every ingredient, every process alters the whole. The rich, complex flavor dancing across the tongue. The mellow aroma exhilarating the nose. But what would a child know of such things?
Whatever.
The only downside is, now that I'm a demon, the stuff goes to my head faster than before,
What?
too.
Now that you're a demon, huh?
Faster? I guess because he gets more aggressive faster.
On to battle.
Monkey head.
Victory is ours.
Ah, I mastered something.
I thought that was me.
Doesn't matter, we move on.
Okay, so up is where we have to be. Let's go left.
What? What's that?
I think that's a healing circle.
Oh, we can just kick the boulder. And it's treasure. What is a prize?
540 gold.
By the way, if anyone wants to talk about Tales of Innocence, I played a ROM hack of it, and I still say it's the worst Tales of game.
Ugh. War points.
Oh, okay, neat.
I thought it was a healing point. Could you actually heal me? I think I'm a little damaged.
I think save points heal us.
Can you check? No, it doesn't.
Fine. Have an apple gel.
Thank you.
There you go.
Boss fight!
Probably. Yeah, boss fight area. It's so obvious. What? Who's that in the oil?
Is that the...
An exorcist.
Dead exorcist.
Did he slip and fall?
Hey.
Lizardman.
No, he was thrown in.
What?
Beseria to... Okay, so... What was it?
Searing edge, tearing form. You can do the bottom one. That already starts with the searing edge.
I'm gonna make a new one because all the stuff with tearing form, so...
So searing edge, tearing form, and harsh rebuttal.
Why am I doing the wrong move? Yeah, see him press. Oh.
Why?
It changed my controls again.
On to battle. We found our murderer. More fools from Helavis came hunting me down, did you?
It seems that way.
Hold up! See this? See this? You little...
Hello, don't Got it.
Direction, he's dead.
Oh, he doesn't die, at least.
I won't die yet. Not until I have my revenge.
Also revenge.
Revenge?
The bastards at the guild who tried to kill me. They want me to take the fall for their smuggling operation.
Of course.
Wait, are you saying the whole guild was involved?
Of course. You think a second-rate sailor like me could pull off all that mischief by myself? I mean, sure, I was in on it. Helping them wasn't without its benefits.
He has a point. It would take more than one person to dig that tunnel into the warehouse.
Yeah.
Problem is, our extra-legal activities were a little too successful. The Abbey was bound to notice us at some point.
And dead men tell no tales. So they blame it on you and kill you to cover it up. Looks like it's not going quite how they planned.
How do you mean to get this revenge of yours?
A raid on Helavis. I'll kill the lot of them. This I swear.
That would be suicide. Do you have any idea how many exorcists are around?
They'll hunt me down no matter what I do. I just want the guild to pay for what they did to me.
Oh, again, someone who's betrayed.
That's all I wanted. But I guess even that's not gonna work out.
We'll take this back to town and tell him you're dead. That should be enough to satisfy the exorcists and get them to call off the search.
Clever girl.
But why?
I have my reasons. We need a boat fixed for starters. Plus, if you stir things up after I leave, I imagine it'll slow down anyone who's following me.
If that's what you want, miss, I won't let you down.
Oh.
Wow.
She got a bit soft. Can they not do that during after? Oh, that's an escape dungeon potion.
That's a potion now?
Oh, well, we're not going to do that because...
There's a war point. Oh, we can talk to the guy.
Okay, what you want to say?
By the way, how on earth did you find out where I was hiding?
Luck. And a solid hunch.
The village I grew up in was the dullest, gloomiest place ever. I hated it so much I became a sailor first chance I could get.
Oh.
But look at me now. If I could do it all again, I wouldn't abandon my home.
I see.
He doesn't... He left because he wanted to get out of the dull world,
Yeah.
but then instead he got turned into a demon now being hunted.
Because he got wrapped up with the wrong people.
So it shows that people don't become demons out of nothing. They either are bad people, or they get involved with bad people and get dragged along with it.
Yeah.
But they still maintain some of their humanity afterwards.
Yeah, so they're not completely,
Is this
inhuman.
really how you want to play it?
Listen, I'm being hunted too. It's only a matter of time. I can't afford sympathy.
Now we're at the entrance. Useful.
Very useful.
That's why I didn't use the potion, because
Yeah, wasteful potion.
probably on a later.
That actually reminds me, because the save points in Beseria are actually war points as well, and there was one dungeon. If you go through it again, you lose your spirits. And if you keep going through the dungeon, you face off against the final boss and you get your ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
That was so fucking annoying.
If he is the final boss, but
But
why was he there?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't question it, but I'm like, I thought I could sneak past him. Nope.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, that's
Victory is ours.
Blood blade and a natural waistcoat. Let's take it. Things we already have. Do we have to sneak back in?
Obviously. Because we don't have the visitor pass.
We're gonna have to deal with the Abbey Queen, aren't we?
Abby.
Yeah, the Ice Queen.
Yeah.
It's being foreshadowed.
Heavily. Yeah. The little guy's probably gonna join us because he's unhappy the way he is. Safe! Because I get the feeling like we are going to be in for a hell of a ride. Here.
There's the star, but first, green bubble.
We're lucky the snow has been white for the past few years.
Why is that lucky? Snow is always white.
Wrong. In Helives, it isn't always. Depending on the direction of the wind and what the volcano is up to, volcanic ash can mix in with the snow and turn it gray.
There's a volcano nearby?
It's actually quite a ways up north, but it's the biggest volcano in all of Midgand. Mount Killerhouse, it's called. And that's where we mine our flamestone. Actually, it's the only place you can mine the stuff.
Mount Killerhouse.
It's got a nice ring to it. You ever seen a volcano, Velvet?
No, and I'm not interested.
And actually, go back. There was a soul there.
Yeah, that's the one that keeps respawning, so...
I don't care. More souls.
Oh, hello.
This is Dial's tale. Did you really kill him?
We found him dead in a lake of tar. This is all we could bring back.
Is that so?
You can doubt me all you like, but I brought you the demon's body. Who else can say that?
True enough.
Good. Get to work on my ship then.
I'm afraid we can't. We still need Lady Teresa's permission first.
I'm in a hurry. It would be much worse for you if she knew who the real smugglers were.
You wouldn't!
It's a trade. Repair the ship on the beach, and I'll sail away quietly.
Very well. I'll find you your shipwrights. We'll see you at the shore.
Blackmail! I had a feeling you know what
Hey,
happened.
Velvet. This would be a perfect opportunity for us to upgrade our equipment.
Synthesizing!
How about it?
What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We didn't have anything like that in our village.
All the more reason, then. Come on, let's go.
Hey, you don't need to be so pushy.
That's just how I am. Get used to it. Come on.
Okay, the blood blade can be upgraded to more stuff.
Okay, so you need scraps for that.
Blah blah blah. And it gives us stuff back.
And that's how it's done.
So dismantle, get
Get
stuff
it?
back, enhance, and get more stuff.
I suppose. It seems like kind of a hassle.
Maybe at first, sure. But once you get it down, it'll be second nature. You'll eventually learn how to maximize your personal strengths through wise upgrading and dismantling.
Yeah, that kind of system.
It does seem useful.
Right? If you plan to continue your crusade, upgrading may give you the edge you need. Of course, those who are inadequately prepared for battle probably won't end up on the winning side.
That's certainly true enough. And hey, if it'll make me stronger, I'm sure I'll figure it out. If it'll help me take him down.
Can't upgrade this one. We can upgrade these to more attack.
Go ahead.
Foreign daggers have much better. They're both bronze weapons. Oh, I know. There we go.
That works.
You consumed Dial's Tale? That doesn't sound right. We gave it. We didn't consume it.
What? Where?
The game said so. It said you consumed Dial's Tale, man. And we had 9 viewers. That means someone's hosting us. Thanks for the big host. Shamefully, a lot of people just came in, and we might end soon.
No, there are a couple of RPGs that don't have healing save points. Chrono Trigger doesn't have healing save points. You needed a 10 for that.
Well, it looks like we'll get the repairs we need.
Maybe, but that's only half of our problem. Without a proper crew, we'll wind up shipwrecked again.
We don't have time to find one, and we can't hire a ship without permission.
We'll just have to do what we can. But we've seen where my sailing skills get us.
I'm not forcing you to come. I'll do it alone if I have to.
I wonder if there are any free sailors around.
Okay, well, let's go to the ship at least. Soul!
More souls!
70 souls.
How much you want to bet Teresa's gonna be there waiting for us?
Yeah. Not that way, even though I would love to have those souls. Because there's still other ways we can go, so why block those off? Plus we can go there later. Walk, 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 walking simulator. It's just map exploring. Soul and a shiny.
Where's the goddamn skip travel?
Okay, we.
Always ready to fight. See this? You're finished. See this?
I can't even call that a fight.
No, you can't.
We already know grades.
Yeah, Great's like very old.
Don't get overconfident.
Not even worth my time.
Oh, level up.
Whee! Soul!
You better be ready.
One down. Hold up, you. See this?
They were nothing.
I asked for details, apparently. Moving on. Yeah,
Hey, Velvet. Do the demons you kill turn back into humans?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Remember the demon that attacked us near the coast? When it died, it turned back into a human. Every demon I've killed has stayed a demon. So, I was just wondering what was different.
Do demons stay demons when they die? But what about Nico and the villagers I killed?
Maybe it's just a case-by-case sort of thing.
Who cares? A corpse is a corpse, whether it's human or demon.
Yeah. I guess being human again doesn't help much if you're already dead.
Exactly. All that matters is that the demons I devour make me stronger. Nothing more.
And you get up there, the eating Maliks. I know someone we're probably gonna bump into in a moment. Oh, let me guess, we need supplies.
She's hopeless. Her keel's busted. It'd be faster to build a new ship.
Her keel?
You could say she's like a man with a broken back.
And how in blazes did you end up running aground here? I wouldn't think it possible.
If you can't help, that's enough. Go back to town.
What now? Do we try to find a new ship?
I can't think of anything else. I just hope we have time.
There she is.
O Empyrean Inominat, hear my prayer. Blessings and honor unto thee. This frail flesh a sacrifice to be thy foundation.
Sister.
Oh, Oscar! What brings you here?
He has a scar now, doesn't he?
Your face! What happened to you?
A demon got the better of me. I've been summoned back to the Abbey, but I thought I'd stop by on my way.
My poor brother.
Oh dear.
I'm so sorry.
I thought that was familiar, but I thought it was just a demon.
There is pain, but I can still fight. The scar will serve to remind me of my inexperience.
An underhanded foe, no doubt.
No. The demon saps her enemy's strength with her left hand and turns it against them. It was a girl with black hair and eyes full of fire. She poses a threat for even a seasoned praetor. Please, take care of your sister.
now she has beef against us.
It was her!
Teresa?
Understood. I will. Worry not. A failure as minor as this is not the end of the world.
To be honest, I came hoping you would cheer me up like that.
Aww.
Well, I do believe I recognize those earrings.
Of course. I treasure them dearly. Thank you.
Oh no.
They suit you just as well as I thought they would.
Aww. They have such a good brother-sister bond.
I must
this
take
is going to
my
be
leave now.
very painful for Velvet to fight her.
Oh.
And to put this through Oscar. Oh, this game is so dark in the foreshadowing.
Oh god.
Lady Teresa, we've captured a stowaway.
I wasn't stowing away, you twit. I merely boarded without permission.
But
You're a collaborator with that demon woman. Where is she?
Your tortures are useless against the mighty Magilu. Because I'll spill my guts just fine without him.
I had a feeling.
Oh.
Of course. Yeah, we're gonna fight her in a moment. So we're gonna bump in that on her in the way. We have to fight her.
This is gonna suck.
This is gonna suck. We're gonna keep going because we might as well get this boss fight out of the way.
Finish this with the boss fight and then call it a day?
Yeah. Or at least until something big happens.
If something big happens. Let's see.
I'm gonna avoid the weaklings for the time being because we don't have battle fatigue, but let's just say
it's been a while.
What? You see how fast it's going to be. It's not being much thing. See, they're already dead.
I can't even call that a fight.
Exactly what he says. It's just waste of time at this point. It's like little increments of experience. Oh, we're going to the front gate this time. Huh?
There was word from the Abbey. They're holding a public execution for a witch who tried to draw demons into the city.
Is that so? Sounds like a real nasty character.
I'd stay away from the city if I were you. It's a common tactic for Lady Teresa. Threaten one criminal to draw out their allies.
Are you saying I'm a criminal? Pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
That's why I'm warning you. Lady Teresa's top class, even among exorcist praetors. I wouldn't think badly of you if you fled.
We're going in.
A witch. It has to be Magilou, huh?
It looks like the Abbey is onto us. We'd best assume they've already found the tunnel.
No sense trying to buy a ship now.
Then don't buy one. Steal it.
Steal a ship from Helavis. Just the two of us.
We have at least one other on our side.
Dial?
He said he can navigate. If he joins forces with us, all the better.
That could be. But what happens to Magilou?
I suppose that's up to the Abbey.
Oh, we have to go get Dial.
Let's head to Dial's cave.
Sorry, Magilou. Rest in peace.
Oh, I can just go up there. Oh, I could have gone up there, but the rock.
Oh. We're dummies.
Because it took so long before we could even do lot. The game has a really slow start, to be honest. It's like, oh, they're gonna throw us right into the action. No, that's just the first thing. Like, that's the first thing? That's the second thing? We're now just playing the game almost normally?
Oh, even Celia was a little faster than this.
Celia had the thing that you were full, depending on
full power and then go. Yeah, if you place Milla.
There's a better Milla version. Yeah, there are two versions.
Yeah, on the same discs.
So let's do the right thing. And that's the 80th soul. Okay.
You really go all out, don't you?
What do you mean?
Look, you're using Dial, threatening the guild, abandoning Magilou. You see?
I'm not abandoning her. She can take care of herself.
Nothing stops you, does it?
There's a lot I don't understand about Magilou, but I know she won't be killed so easily.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm sure she's already told the Abbey everything she knows about us.
You're probably right.
That means we need an ace up our sleeve. Like a demon they believe to be dead.
Makes sense.
Maintaining blades.
Alright. One last good sharpening and I'll call this blade done. Do your blades need sharpening too? I'd be happy to take care of it for you if you want.
No thanks. I was taught never to leave my lifeline in the hands of another.
Sure. Sounds like you found a good teacher. I don't care if it's me who does it, as long as you're keeping them well maintained. Just in case you don't already know, after you sharpen your blades, you should rub them with clove oil and wipe them down with wool.
Yeah, I know. I was taught that too. By the man who killed my brother.
We can't go that way. Oh wait, yeah. No, we can't. Fucking war points. They don't exist in most games, so
yeah.
Derp.
I remembered, so we don't have to do the whole dungeon again.
Woohoo!
Okay. Oh, Dial! We found your way of getting out of here! You know you had to cut down your tail. Hey, buddy.
What are you two doing back here?
Things didn't work out. We'll lend a hand with your raid.
Awfully presumptuous, aren't you?
I'm a demon. Comes with the territory.
You got me there. Ah, gods. I think that's the first time I've laughed since turning demon. But are you sure? It's suicide, you know.
Maybe not. I have a plan. The exorcists have a hostage they're using to lure me into the city.
Then we can sneak in through the tunnel into the storehouse.
No. I expect they'll have an ambush ready there. So instead, we hit them with a direct frontal assault.
You call that a plan?
No. I call it a feint. As their forces converge on the front, a second group slips in via the tunnel, strikes the docks, and secures a ship. After that, the two groups meet up and we all sail away. And I want you at the helm.
Answer me this, then. Who's making this frontal assault of yours?
I will, naturally.
That works. When?
Tomorrow. Can we rest here until then?
Make yourself at home. Nothing so comfy as a bed of tar.
What?
So, dolls, take...
Hey, Velvet.
What? What?
Luffy? You were crying out. Were you having a nightmare?
What? Where are we?
I was... Oh, Luffy, it was terrible. Hey, come on, let go of me. I have to go. I have something important to do. What's that? Arthur told me to come meet him at the Shrine of Tranquility.
Is this a memory she forgot?
No, Luffy said! No!
This Beseria's held it back.
Listen to me! Artorius is... He's going to...
Are you alright? You were tossing and turning.
A dream or a memory. Or an interpretation of
I'm
how she
fine.
said it.
It was just a dream. If you don't want to go with me, I understand.
That wouldn't do. How can I repay you if you die?
You are an odd one.
Yeah, why are you still following?
I always thought of me as just me. Velvet, who's this Artorius?
Yay!
Fine.
My target. He killed my brother.
Thank you for the bits, Moonraven.
We're ready. Dial should be at the
We're
entrance.
teleporting again.
Let's get going then.
But yeah. We don't know why he did it, because we know he's doing it to save the world, but why? Why would he give up so much? Who told him to give up that much?
Who told him about that thing in the first place?
It wasn't Sarah's obvious choice. Someone tricked him, I believe.
He figured out it was possible. Ah!
You better be ready.
You won't get
Come on, really?
Megasonic Thrust!
So, I have new art. That will do. Hey,
Sleep well?
Just fine, thanks. And your special concoction?
Ready for deployment anytime. By the way, I never caught your name.
Velvet.
We'll sail together if you live, Velvet. If not, at least I know what to put on your tombstone.
You've got a sharp tongue.
I've always been that way.
Right then, we're off to attack Helives.
It's really awkward just to have the monster just talking to you.
That reminds me. Where do you think that boy who took the compass ran off to?
Helives, I'd imagine, since Malakim are always tethered to exorcists.
That means we might run into him during our attack.
Are you getting squeamish about killing the boy because you feel indebted to him for healing you?
No. If he gets in the way, I'll take him down.
But?
I have to remember to thank him first.
Right.
Does that bother you at all?
No, not really. I just know that Malakim don't taste very good.
Malakim don't suit your palate? I'll call that a positive.
Save.
Charge! jump.
The jump! You have to jump, you dummy!
I was hoping I could do it faster before if I press jump. No, we're not fighting. Go away.
Incoming!
Who goes there?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you were expecting me. Come on, really?
Yeah, come on, really? I already murdered him. Hey! Keep your random ass encounter away from me. I'm trying to attack a city here.
The townspeople are gone. I was right. It's a trap.
It's a trap. You already knew that, so...
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm here.
Wow, look who actually showed up to rescue me. Oh, you're more of a softie than I ever gave you credit for, demon lady.
You're here. You're the demon that escaped the island?
What if I am?
You hurt my dear Oscar. You will pay for that. Slowly.
Yeah, then don't send your guard in. You can ward.
Exorcists!
I am honor bound to aid them.
Beware your left arm!
See this? See this? Hey, hold up! Hold up! See
Is this all you've got?
A pair of demons should be simple for you.
Sorry, I was like...
Nice coming into me.
Who wants to taste my blade next?
You fiends! All exorcists form up! Don't hold back! Crush them now!
Hang in there, Bella!
Casting.
You too.
Back
Bam, bam. Okay, we're holding him off just fine. Murdered a lot of them. And the game says, again, we're getting tired.
I admire your endurance, but you will regret this soon enough. Number 2.
He just calls him number 2. That's not
You
very
can't
nice.
finish your own work. Coward.
I won't fall for your taunts. That arm of yours is too dangerous. Besides, to dispose of demon filth, one ought to use an appropriate tool.
Well, I've got tools of my own. Tools of flamestone, sulfur, and oil.
Those will explode.
Kaboom!
What? Our stores of flamestone!
Kaboom!
Kick to the face.
I'm with you.
Hey! Aren't you forgetting someone?
What are you all doing? After them!
Lady Teresa! The ships! The port! It's all on fire!
Orderlies, put out the fires at once!
You leveled up. Ah, fire everywhere. We are pretty much the villains.
Oh well. It's an
Move
interesting
it.
twist.
We're ready to set sail.
We have to fight her now. Yeah, here we go.
I won't let you escape. Never! You deceitful snake!
Which one should I?
One.
I'm a demon. Spare me your sermons.
And you can pay with your life! I'm losing?
See this? It's not.
Take
See this? We need this.
Thanks.
See this?
Got her in a corner. Owie! You don't mind. Oh. Ah.
One.
Yeah, fine. I was trying to use
Items in herself.
for some reason B is
Yeah, I know.
For one.
I played this. A whole lot of fun. I know.
For one. See this?
Hi, Chloe. We're about to finish it long enough that we're gonna save and quit.
I can't afford to let it end here.
Well, we know.
Oscar. As Exorcist Praetor Teresa, I give you this order. Do it, number 2.
The kid's gonna blow himself up!
To think you were a demon!
The crybaby exorcist.
Oh dear.
I wasn't trying!
2 praetors. Not looking good.
Knock them back. That's an order. Knock them back, or I'll eat you.
An order?
What?
What?
Now!
He's taking the kid. What? Pretty much kidnapped him.
Okay.
I know he was gonna join the party, but like this, kidnap? And
Literally kidnap?
Why? Why would they do such a thing to us?
We're finished! Helavis is no
Oh,
more!
we kind of ruined
Curse
it.
you. Curse you. Such ghastly demons. The Abbey, no. Lord Artorius himself must be informed.
Oh, he probably knows.
Probably knows.
He probably knows already.
Yeah, he knows. Why do they always do that? It catches me off freaking guard. Wait.
Oh god, we'll probably get a cutscene after this.
Yeah. Powerling.
Go figure.
Yeah, okay.
That's common.
Yeah, so defeat the supportive, defeat the bigger DPS.
Yeah.
Cutscene. That smile is hilarious.
That turned out better than I expected. Though we wound up with a little extra.
Extra?
She's like, what?
He looks like he'd be a scrumptious midday snack for you.
A snack?
She's just teasing.
No. If that's an order, I accept it.
What? Oh my god.
Should we really be
listens
taking
to
this
anyone
kid
who is
along?
able to.
His arts will be useful to us, and we can always get rid of him.
Precisely. Malakim are tools. Use them and ditch them. Isn't that right, number 2?
Yes.
Oh. That's the person that's gonna open her up again.
What? Oh, we got a save point anyway.
I think this is end chapter.
Oh, okay.
You love Maggie Lou. She played this game already.
Well,
well, as you can see in the timer, we've played over almost 4 hours of this game.
Oh, we just got beat like the first real boss.
This game is slow at the start, but I know normal JRPGs are slow, but this is the slowest I've seen a Tales of game start up. I mean, even Tales of Symphonia I found slow, but this was way fast.
Tales of Symphonia had a lot of background in the beginning, but it caught up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And you were free party members at the start, so...
Yeah, I mean... A lot of things are happening in the game already. I'll be honest, I've also played Beseria, it goes a little bit faster. Vesperia goes really fast, but that's fine.
Yeah, Zesteria...
Zesteria.
Yeah, Zesteria takes like 10 minutes and you get your second party member.
And you're already playing together, and it...
No, Vesperia isn't new. It's actually a port from what do you call it? From an Xbox. Was it original Xbox?
Okay, here we go again. Tales of Vesperia has been announced to get a remastered edition. The remastered edition is going to be available for all consoles, including Nintendo Switch. The thing is, Vesperia English version was only available on Xbox 360. They did bring out a PlayStation 3 version, but it was Japan only. The same happened with Tales of Symphonia, that the GameCube version, but it had a PlayStation 2 version as well with more content. But it turns out that the GameCube version is still the most superior version of all. Every other port is bad, apparently.
Unless you count the PS3 version, the remaster. That one was pretty good, but
apparently it has some frame rate issues. But the GameCube runs the smooth. The GameCube runs the smoothest, but even so, the PlayStation 3 version is still good. Also, one more bit from Moon
before we go.
Yeah. Anyhow, if you were charged for joy, please follow us. Go to our Twitter, which is also over here. Watch our YouTube videos, even though we don't upload that much anymore, because all of us have full-time jobs most of the time, and editing costs so much time, even though 2 of us are actually pretty much mainstream editors, but we don't have time anymore. I have to make 3 to 4 videos a week. And if I take 2 days in video, you can guess that I don't have time for that. And we'll see when we get back to that when we have more time. And also, here's the archive. If you want to look at any others.
Learn to spell.
I am not sitting in front of my keyboard that well. And if you want to follow just me, follow me here. Oh, it's just Kotlol. Yeah. Anyhow, this is Kotlol JCG Gamers and his wife. We need to give her a proper name introduction.
Probably. Maybe later.
Charging you joy with Tales of Beseria. This game is fucking dark!
Very! I am not going to be able to sleep very well tonight.
See you all then, and remember to stay charged. Later.